standard formula. If you leave it, if you miss it, or if you get it incorrect, you are behind the race. All right? Clear, guys? Yes, these are shift 1 questions of 31st, January 31st. All right? Yes, sir. Now, I hope you are all following the questions with me. 4 equal masses M are kept at the corners of a square of side A. Right? You have a square having side A. You know, standard formula again. We solve like 50 to 100 problems like this in electrostatic gravitation. There is nothing new about this problem. You have kept 4 equal masses. Right? If the gravitational force on any mass or a mass, both are like all the 4 are same, you can take it on any mass given by, they've given expression for force. Find the value of A. See, they've said side value is A, but in answer they have given L. So you need to match A in terms of L. First of all, this M, first of all, this M is going to attract this one. Let me change the color to green. Okay, this M is going to attract this one in this direction. This one is going to attract in this direction, and this one is going to attract in this direction. Right? So there are 3 forces. See, guys, you need to be knowing the diagonal length, which is easy, root 2a. What is diagonal length? So root 2a. Right? So what I do is I resolve this vector. Right? So I resolve this vector, their horizontal components cancels. Right? So is it qualitatively clear? And what is this force going to be? Sir, G m square by a square. Right? So this term is going to appear lot of times. So I am going to rename F as gm square by a square. Right? So you want net force. They have already given net force. So net force, magnitude wise I am writing F net force. See, guys, this one is having G m square by under root 2a square, which means gm square a by a square by 2. So first term is F by 2. Right? F by 2. And this one is having F cos 45 because this angle is 45. Right? So cos 45 in diagonal direction. Right? So in the diagonal direction. So I'm writing F cos 45. Another one is also F cos 45, and their sine components are getting cancelled. Okay, these sine components are getting cancelled. Right? So what is F cos 45? 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 plus F by root 2. Magnitude wise, this is your net force. Right? You can work around right now around this thing. Take F common, 1 by 2 plus 2 by root 2. So it is basically F into 1 by 2 plus root 2. Right? Which is equal to F into, take 2 common. Right? If you take 2 common, you have 1 plus 2 root 2 by 2. And what is F? Sir, gm square by a square into 1 plus 2 root 2 by 2. And they have said this is equal to this value. Right? So this is equal to gm square 1 plus 2 root 2 divided by 32 L square. Okay? So clear now? Therefore, denominator is different, numerator is same. You can easily equate. What can you equate? 32 L square is equal to 2a square. 2 ones are 16s are 16 L square is equal to a square. We want a in terms of L, take the square root. A is going to be equal to 4L. Okay, you can start posting your answers in the chat box if you got it correct or whatever you are thinking that the answer is. All right, sir, will you start? Yeah, About the upcoming batches, you will be definitely notified on the channel. Right now, we are running behind solving this paper. All right. Sorry, but yeah, I hope you get my point. I am in the zone of problem solving right now. Okay. Yes, sir. Are you guys with me? Understanding, right? Problems are very simple. Now, the logic circuit shown below is equivalent to, right? This logic gate. You can see this is a NOT gate, NOT gate. This is AND gate plus NOT gate, which is NAND. Right? Very simple. NAND gate. So you need to get the output behavior in terms of these standard gates. Right? So guys, A is your input. Right? After going through NOT gate, it becomes A bar. 1 becomes 0, 0 becomes 1. Right? And B becomes B bar. 1 becomes 0, 0 becomes 1. Right? Yes, sir. Now, these inputs are fed to NAND gate. NAND is AND plus NOT. First, let us do AND together. Right? So, what is AND? AND is multiplication. Both have to be 1 for output to be 1. So, AND is A bar dot B bar. Because this is NAND gate. This is NOT gate. Right? So, A dot B bar. Over this AND gate, we have NOT gate. Right? So, how do you split this? A bar dot B bar whole bar. You can simply write it as A bar bar plus B bar bar. What is A double bar? A, B double bar, B. A plus B. A R B, right? So it is A R B. So it is A R B. So the correct answer is option D. Guys, you can start posting your, responses that you have given in the paper. Okay. How many of you got it correct? Simple, very simple. Boolean algebra. You know the Boolean algebra? You got it correct. All right. Next one. So, I'm assuming you also felt the paper easy, right? If the percentage error in measuring length, right, diameter of a wire is 0.1% each. Error in measurement is 0.1% for both length and diameter. Okay, then the percentage error of resistance of the wire. First of all, we need expression for resistance of wire, rho L by A. See, where rho, which is resistivity, is a constant. I don't care about that. Percentage error for resistance. How do we write? Change in resistance by original resistance. I do not care about resistivity value, right? So this is going to be, see, L by A. L by A multiplied by A doesn't matter. Error always gets added. So it is percentage error in length plus percentage error in area, right? This is how you write, keeping the constant out, right? So delta L by L 1%, delta A by A not directly given, right? But A is equal to what? Pi R square, which is pi R is D by 2, pi D square by 4, right? Pi by 4 is constant. How can I write delta A by A from here? See, delta A by A is simply this power 2 delta D by D, right? But what is delta D by D? 0.1%. They have given delta L by L is 1% and delta D by D is 0.1%. What is this going to be? 0.2% in that case. So you have 0.1 plus 0.2, so 0.3%, which is option A. Correct? No problem. No problem. Shri Yansh, no problem. You have a second chance to bounce back in life. Nothing to worry. Right? It's okay. You have a second chance. Give it your best shot. Right now, just go through where you did wrong, what areas that you can focus. Things are going to be very simple. JEE is not the end of life. JEE teaches you, not just JEE, education system teaches you the way to think and introduce yourself to the system that you are working in, right? You need to understand things, that's all. No need to worry, no need to panic. Do not take the results seriously. Results are, right, what you did in the past, right? But your future depends on what you're going to do now and tomorrow. That's all, right? Find the value of small m. So in this case, it is the standard NLM problem, Newton laws of motion problem. Find the value of small m if capital M is equal to 10 kg. This one is 10 kg, you need to get this value small m. But the surface and the wedge is rough, having, right, mu value 0.25. And acceleration of the blocks are, it is a connected system, okay, it is a connected system. Acceleration of the block is what? So acceleration is 2 meter per second square. I'm assuming that capital M is heavy, right? Yes, sir. All the surfaces are rough with coefficient of friction given to be 0.25. See guys, when you treat this entire mass as a system, tension here is internal force, right? When you treat a single body, tension is an external force, but when you treat both the bodies together, tension is a internal force. Do not get into that tricky way of, lengthy way of doing the calculation. So what I'm going to treat as, I'm taking this as the entire system, right? So this system, I'm saying, is going to move under the influence of this mass's weight along this inclined, right? And since this is moving, there is going to be relative opposition, right? Relative slipping, opposition because of this mass, right? So this mass is going up, so its friction is acting down, right? And its mass component of weight, right, is acting down as well, right? So this is, right, so this is supporting force, opposing force, opposing force, opposing force, and acceleration is 2 meter per second square. Right now, clear? Friction 1, friction 2. And what is this? Sir, capital mg sine, see this force, I am writing this force, capital M G, this is 53, sine 53. Sine is the supporting weight, right? Similarly, this is small mg sine 37. Okay, clear? This can be solved in just writing one equation and do the algebra. You are done, right? So let me start with the supporting weight first. Capital mg, right, sine 53. Sine is an increasing function, right? Sine 53 value is standard. And friction 1, which is opposing, minus F1. Friction 2, that is also opposing, minus F2. And minus mg, right, minus mg sine 37. Small m, be careful, it is small m. Sine is an increasing function, so it is equal to capital M plus small m. Because this is my entire system, I neglect tension, because tension is an internal force, mass into acceleration. NLM2 is written, you solve it, you are done. But you need the value of friction. Right, friction 1 I am going to write. See, friction 1 mu capital M G cos 53. Why? Because this angle is 53. Right. So what is this going to be? Mu is 0.25 or 1 by 4. So, right. So 1 by 4, M is 10 kg, G I am taking 10. Cos 53, cos is a decreasing function, right, over a single time period. From 0, from 1 it falls, right. So cos 53, it is 3 by 5. So you should know these values. Sine 37 is 3 by 5. Sine 53 is 3 by 5, and this is nothing but sine 37 is cos 53, right? So guys, what is this value going to be? So 20 in the denominator, so once you have 100 by 5, 20 into 3, 60, it is 15. Are you clear? This value is 15. Okay, now 10, 20, 1s are 2s are 15. Yes. Similarly, friction 2, right? Mu small m g, right? Cos 37, right? Cos 37, be clear. Cos 37 is 3 by 5. So mu is 1 by 4, m we don't know, g I am taking as 10, and cos 37 is 3 by 5. Okay, 5 1s are 2s are, 5 1s are, you have 2s are, 1s are, 2s are. Am I clear? Sir, mu small m g cos 37. Cos 37 is 3 by 5. Yes, no? Yes, sir. Okay, 1s are 2s are, 6 by, 1s are 2s are, 6 by sine 37. Sine 37 cos, we need cos 37, right? Cos, this is where I've written it wrong. I'm sorry, guys. So this is 3 by 5, this is 4 by 5. We need cos 37, which is nothing but sine 5 by 3. So it is not 3. That's where I'm getting it wrong. 4 cancel, you have this is equal to 2m. Okay, this term done, right? So now let me substitute m 100, m into g 100 into sine 53 is 4 by 5 minus friction 1 15 Newton, friction 2 which is minus 2m, right? And mg, m into g, m we don't know, g is 10, sine 37 is 3 by 5 minus m 10 into 3 by 5, 1s are 2s are, so 6m. So it is equal to capital M, sir, 10 into 2, acceleration 2, so this term is going to be 20 plus 2m, right? So this is 6m, 2m, you have 2m there, so 80 minus 50 minus 20, so it is 45. This term is 80 minus 15 minus 20, 45 is equal to 10m, m equal to 4.5 kg. Correct answer is option A, right? Hello Ankush, hi Ankush. Yeah, come on guys, hope you got it correct. Straightforward, but you have to solve it carefully, right? Next problem. A steel ball is dropped in the glycerin liquid from rest. Okay. The moment you read first question, you know that it is from viscosity, velocity, time, graph. You drop a solid object into viscous liquid, you drop it. Speed at the beginning is 0, right? Speed at the instant is 0. So let me go by that, right? It seems speed 0 in the initial, speed not 0, right? Option D is ruled out. Option D cannot be correct, right? But at the beginning speed is 0, you dropped it, but at the end what happens, right? It accelerates and attains constant velocity, right? After a very long time, let's say you have a well filled with a viscous liquid, you drop a steel ball accelerate after certain time, sufficiently large enough time, the steel ball acquires constant velocity, right? You can check after very long time, speed has to be constant, which is only there in option A. Option A is correct. Okay. To me, what matters is what happens at sufficiently longer time. The ball or the body attains constant velocity in a viscous fluid after sufficiently longer time. All right. Yes, sir. Suryansh, good evening. Ria, hello, good evening. Aish Pandey, hello all. Hi guys. You are in 11th and you are still focusing on. Very good. Excellent. Right. Next problem. Any confusion so far? No confusion. Everything seems easy. Right. I know some questions they require demanded time to solve it, but I hope you are able to follow it. Right. A current carrying wire is placed in an external magnetic field. You have a magnetic field, external magnetic field, which is into the plane. Find the magnitude of force on the given wire. See guys, this problem is a short trick based problem. See, they are asking for magnetic force. We know an expression for magnetic force, which is equal to I, current flowing in the wire, times L cross B. Right? This L has to be effective. Why? Because this is not an infinite rod. Right? This is not an infinite conducting wire. It is a finite element. Right? So this is beginning end, and this is the other end of the conducting wire. So see, in any case which is placed, in any case of a conductor which is placed in a magnetic field carrying current I, what matters is the effective length, right? So only this length matters. Okay, so only this effective length matters. Why? Because certain components cancels. I'm not going to discuss about theory here, but this is your L effective, right? So this is L effective. What is L effective? Sir, R plus R, 2R, right? L effective is 2R, and this L effective vector is perpendicular to B, right? Magnetic field perpendicular. So you can simply write I into L effective is 2R, magnitude B, right? So magnitude of F has to be this much, right? No. This is completely will be in English because we are broadcasting the same video across a different vernacular or language channels. All right. Yes, sir. So this is done. Any confusion you can post at this point of time only. 31st shift physics में velocity of sound in oxygen. No. This is only shift 1, 31st. No questions from shift 2. Alright guys. Yes. Okay. So for two different isobaric, clear, isobaric, pressure is constant. Right, pressure is constant. VT curves are given. Okay, VT curves are given. Find the relation between P1 and P2. See, first of all, guys, it is an isobaric process. Right. So when you say isobaric, obviously ideal gas PV equal to nRT is always valid. Right. You say pressure constant, which means V equal to nRT by P. See, whatever you do to temperature, pressure, the total value which is there on the left hand side, right? So V, right? So it is isobaric, right? Pressure constant, temperature constant, V is equal to nRT by V. This is the relationship between V and T. nR by P is constant. But see guys, observe here, I keep volume constant. Okay, I keep volume constant, right? I'm keeping volume constant. Volume constant. I keep volume constant. Whatever you do now on this line, right? Volume has to be same, right? So I look at temperature at this point. Let me call as T1, and I look at temperature at this point. I call as temperature T2, right? nR is constant and I fixed volume constant, right? So you observe for this point, right? For this point and this point, in comparison, right? Obviously for this point and this point, T1 is greater than T2. For these 2 points 1 and 2, T1 is greater than T2. But for that line, volume has to be constant, right? So volume has to be constant. If T1 is greater than T2, for volume to be constant, P1 has to be greater than P2. So option B is correct, right? So I already told Indian, we are not discussing any questions from phase 2. Please understand. Okay, those videos are going to come. All right? Please do not spam. Okay, I request you, please don't spam. There are people asking good questions. Umar, hello, good evening. Not clear. Let me go one more time. See guys, VT graph is given, pressure is constant, isobaric process. I am going to take a volume constant, right? Which means I am comparing two values of temperature at a particular volume, right? Two processes are there, I am comparing volumes. Volume I have kept constant. See, this is 0.1 and 0.2. From graph, volume has to be same between 0.1 and 2, no? This is my approach I am telling you, right? So 1 and 2. Volume has to be same. Observe the temperature, temperature 1, temperature 2, they are different. Graph only says temperature 1 is greater than temperature 2. But you fixed volume to be constant. NR is anyway constant, right? So you write V1, which is NR T1 by P1, right? Which should be equal to V1 NR T1 by P1, V2, which is equal to V2 NR T2 by P2. Obviously V1 equal to V2. If T1 greater than T2, P1 should be greater than P2. That's it. No, Indian, this is shift 1. I made it 10 times clear already, right? Got it? Yes. Satya got it. Okay. Now, a parallel plate capacitor with a separation between the plates 5 mm. There is a set of parallel plate capacitors. The separation between the plates is 5 mm. Is charged by a battery. You have a capacitor which is charged by a battery having, let's say, certain potential difference V, right? If the charge on the capacitor is Q, right, this time charge on the capacitor is plus Q minus Q. Now if a dielectric slab of thickness 2 mm, so in the second case, thickness 2 mm, not completely filling the region between the plates. What are you doing? You are placing a dielectric slab having thickness 2 mm. Okay, this is your dielectric slab. So the charge increases by 25%. Okay, if increase charge by 25%, what happens, sir? Plus 1.25 Q minus 1.25 Q. 25% increase. Positive charge, negative charge. Find the dielectric constant of the slab. Right? So you need to find what is K of this slab going to be. Right now, still connected to the same battery V. That is the situation. Alright guys. Yes sir. So tell me what is C in this case going to be? Epsilon naught A by D. Right? So tell me what is nu C in this case going to be? This is a formula based question. Epsilon naught A divided by D minus T plus T by K. C and C dash clear, right? Right. What is Q equal to? Sir, Q equal to CV. What is Q dash equal to? Right. So Q dash equal to C dash V. Potential not changing, but capacitance changing. Battery is still connected. Right. Q dash is equal to C dash V. Q is equal to CV. Right. Q dash is 1 point. Right. This is Q dash. Right. So this Q dash is 1.25 Q. So you take the ratio of these two things, Q dash by Q. So what is Q dash by Q? Going to be 1.25 by 1, right? So 1.25 by 1, VB cancels, C dash by C. So this I can write it as 5 by 4. All right, 5 by 4. You have this. Now, see guys, you need dielectric constant. Right, include those expression which has a dielectric constant. Let me take the ratio C dash by C, right? So C dash by C, I'm doing epsilon naught A by, right, D minus T plus T by K, right, and C dash is done, C is there, so epsilon naught A goes down, D is in the denominator, epsilon naught cancel. So D is now, you can start substituting. What is D? 5 mm. What is D? 5 mm. What is thickness? 2, and yeah, this is T by K. T by K. T by, what is T? 2 by K, we don't know, which is equal to what? Sir, 5 by 4. C dash by C is 5 by 4. So 5 by 5 minus 2 is 3, right? So 5 divided by 5 cancel, you can say, see, numerators are same, right? So 3 minus 2 by K is equal to 4. 3 minus 2 by K equal to 4, right? Which means 2 by K has to be 1, which means K has to be 2, right? So correct answer for this question is K dielectric constant has to be 2, right? Sir, present, I am in class 11th, it's go to and decide, repeat class 11th academic year. Yes, guy. Excellent work that you are in class 11th and focusing on previous year question paper. I appreciate your effort. Whatever you are doing right now, just keep doing. You're on the right path. When you're in the right path, do not question too much. Just keep doing. Okay? Hello, Mega. Yeah. Hello, sir. Please respond me. What is your question? Okay. First PU students, annual exams. Every marathon will be there. Right now, I am in the problem solving mode. I'm not going to answer any of your future perspectives. We will only solve problems. All right? Mega, yes, definitely all the things will be there. Marathon is there, NEET marathon is there, all these things will come. Okay? Happy? All right. So the next problem. A tuning fork vibrates in resonance with first overtone. Right? First overtone, be clear. First overtone means second harmonic. First overtone is second harmonic. Harmonic. Of open organ pipe of length 60 centimeter. In the first case, guys, you have a open organ pipe. Let me write open organ pipe. So you have a open organ pipe. This is open organ pipe. Same tuning fork vibrates in resonance with a closed organ pipe in fundamental mode. Okay, second case you have closed organ pipe. See guys, second case you have closed organ pipe. Right, so closed organ pipe. See, first harmonic in closed open, how do you write first? Oh, this one you write it like this. Okay, but second harmonic or first overtone, be clear, I am writing it something like this. You have to be aware of these things, right? So to solve this problem. So this is first overtone and closed organ pipe fundamental mode. So this is fundamental mode. Right, this is your fundamental mode. So what is the length? Sir, L1, what is the length? L2 of the tube. Right, observe. See, how many wavelengths are there? Exactly one wavelength is there. So here you keep a tuning fork, right? You keep a tuning fork, right? The frequency is F in both the cases, right? So here, what is F1, right? So what is F1? See, we write F1 as 2 times, right? 2 times, right? 2 times speed of sound divided by 2L1. Okay, 2L1. Why? Because see, this 2L1 is nothing but lambda here. So V by lambda is your frequency. I'm not going to explain too much. Again, here frequency 2 is going to be speed divided by lambda. But what is lambda? See, this L2 is lambda by 4, right? So this L1 is, yeah, this L1 length of 1 yeah is 2 lambda. So lambda is going to be L1 by, yeah, correct. So this is L1. Everything is correct so far. So V divided by 4 L2, right? But tuning fork is same, F1 equal to F2. Both the frequencies have to be same. So this is V by L1, speed by L1 should be equal to speed by 4 L2. Speed cancel, which implies you have L2 equal to L1 by 4. What is L1? Sir, 60 centimeter. So L2 is going to be 60 by 4, which is 15 centimeter. I hope this problem is clear. Okay, 15 centimeter is the correct answer. All right. Yes, guy. Aish. Yes. 16 centimeter, 15 centimeter. All right. Yogeshwar. Hello, Yogeshwar. Yeah. I know you. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. Next problem. Let's just keep running. Okay. The equivalent resistance across A and B. Straightforward, simple question, but you have to observe the given circuit very clearly. They are confusing you with an extra element which is redundant. Observe. Where do you start? See, in this complex situation, you have to figure out from where do I start. Start wherever you start finding series or parallel. Right? So here you can see this end is shorted. Right? This end is shorted, which means this is a redundant. This does not work. Right? You are 2 and 2, 2 parallel. Right? These two parallel together creates 1. Right? They are parallel, 2 and 2 parallel, and this is in series with 2, which means 1 in series with 2, 3. Right? So again, this 3, this entire has become 3. Right? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 parallel. So the equivalent resistance is going to be 1. All right. 1 is the correct answer. Were you able to follow me? First resistance is redundant because shorted. You short it. Now 2 and 2 are in parallel. Their equivalent is 1. 1 is in series with 2. Equivalent 3. 3, 3, 3. Total 3 in 3. Equivalent resistance is 1 ohm. Straightforward. Verbal question. Should not be taking more than 40 seconds. Right? Yes. Yes, obviously all the attempts, everything will come. Okay. We are working for your progress. Obviously, whatever videos you demand will come. Two sources have intensities in the ratio 1:9. Okay. Intensities of the source, see guys, 1:9 are I:9I. Okay. When the sources are incoherent, resultant intensity is I1. Okay. If they are incoherent, resultant intensity is I1. If the sources have a phase difference, right, also coherent. Two sources, you don't know the nature, coherent, incoherent. If they are coherent, there is a phase difference, resultant is I2. If they are incoherent, there is a resultant which is I1. Okay. So they have given the ratio I1, I2, which is 10 by x, get the value of x. Right. For coherent, you should know what is coherent and incoherent. For incoherent, resultant, you will not see a pattern of light and dark. You will always see brightness everywhere for incoherent, and resultant, which is I1, is simply addition of both. Right? I plus 9I. For incoherent source, you are not going to see the pattern light everywhere, which is a bright light, addition of two intensities, just like numbers. Intensity I1 is 10I. But for coherent I2, right, which is resultant. Okay, I2 is resultant. I'm going to write, see, I1 plus I2 plus 2 times under root I1 plus under root I2 cause phase difference. Okay, so I1 is I, I2 is 9I plus 2 times under root I, under root 9i cos phi. Cos phi is, sir, 1 by 2. Right, 2 2 cancel. You have I plus 9i 10i. So 2 2 cancel. Under root I, 1i, root 9 3. So it is 13i. Okay now. So you have for coherent, incoherent, they have given the ratio I1 by I2, which is 10 by 13, 10i by 13i, which is equal to what? 10 by x, right? This is equal to 10 by x. So what is x going to be? Obviously x is 13. I cancel, you have x as 13. Guys, yeah. Answer is 13. Yes, sir. Correct answer is 13. Shivamali, pardon me, I cannot read any Hindi comments which is particularly scripted in Hindi language. I'm sorry, because I'm not well versed in Hindi. That's why we are teaching English students as of now. So if you have any question, please post it in English so that I can understand. Okay, right now? Yes, sir. So the relation between t and distance is given here. See guys, t as a function of distance as given, alright, where alpha beta constant, you have alpha beta in this expression constant, the acceleration is, just you have to get the value of acceleration. Look at these things, look at it, right? Quite confusing, right? It's like a repetitive thing, but we know when you have t, differentiate it with respect to t. So if I differentiate it with respect to t, alpha 2x, right, dx by dt. So it's basically alpha 2 and dx by dt, I call it as speed v, plus beta dx by dt, I call it as v. Right, take v common. Right, what is v going to be? Sir, v is going to be v common, you take v common, 2 alpha x plus beta. Right, now I again differentiate acceleration. Why? Because acceleration is dv by dt. Right, this is nothing but 2 alpha x plus beta to the power minus 1. Right, you differentiate it with respect to time, again you get acceleration. So which is 1 divided by 2 alpha x plus beta square, right? But you have inside 2 alpha x differentiated because it is a chain rule. So 2 alpha differentiation of x is dx by dt, I call it v. What is 1 by 2 alpha x plus beta? Sir, it is, right, inverse of v. Right, 1 by 2 alpha x plus beta is v. Right, so square, it is basically 2 alpha beta, 2 alpha v cube. Right, 2 alpha v cube. The correct answer is, you have option, option B is the correct answer, 2 alpha v cube. Am I correct? And again, you have minus 1 here, that is not a problem. Okay, that is something like signifying acceleration could be negative or deceleration, but just focus on this part. Okay, you take the magnitude of acceleration, it's going to be 2 alpha v cube. Negative we are getting, why? Because differentiation. Thank you so much, Shiva, thank you so much. Okay, all right guys, any confusion here? If you don't have anything to ask, we'll move forward. Right, acceleration came out to be negative, but negative positive, do not keep that in mind. Your expression has to be correct, because that acceleration in terms by default could be negative, no? All right. Okay, now next. A block of mass 50 kg is thrown on a horizontal ground with speed 0.4 meter per second. Find the work done on the block till it comes to rest. You have a block, right, which is moving with 0.4 meter per second, right, having 50 kg. After certain time, let's say it comes to rest, speed equal to 0, right, there is a change in kinetic energy, And this change in kinetic energy delta Ke is equal to what? Work done, right? So work done is nothing but change in kinetic energy. What is change in kinetic energy? Of mvf square minus vi square, which is nothing but half mv square. Work done. Of m is 50, v is 0.4 square. Work done. Everything in SI, no need to worry. Of 50, 0.4, 0.4, 0.16, right? 0.16 by 2, 0.08, right? 0.08 into, see, 50 into 0.08, yeah, 5 into 0.8, which is nothing but 4 joule. Correct answer for this question is 4 joule. Work done is 4 joule. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So guys, yeah. Now the magnetic field is given as okay, and an electron moving with a velocity is given. Charge moving in magnetic field with particular velocity. You know that it is a Lorentz force, right? If the force experienced by electron, force also they have given, then what is the value of n? Right? You need to get the value of n. So how do we write Lorentz force? Right? Magnitude wise, right? Lorentz force vectorially also q into v cross b. What is q? Electron, right? So I need v cross b, right? V cross b. How do I write v cross b? So take the determinant for cross product ijk. What is v first? 430 and b, sir, b naught, 2b naught, third term 0, right? I know that if one line is having 2 zeros, I prefer that one. Directly do the k thing. So v cross b is going to be k cap times, so I'm doing for this one, k cap is plus, so 4 into 2b naught, 8b naught, minus 3 into b naught, minus 3b naught. So it is basically v cross b is 5b naught k cap, and v cross b you got, so e v cross b is, so 5b naught k cap, right? Ne b naught k cap. What is ne are going to be? So it is ne b naught k cap, right? What is n going to be? Sir, n is 5. N equal to 5 by comparison. All right. Yeah. Okay, guys, fine. So what is the question? Sir, you should give me the answer what they are asking. Okay, fine. That's a repetitive question, I already told you, right? They are asking about next, term preparation. There is nothing to give up in this phase. If you have done a slightly bad, it's okay, no problem, guys. Buckle up, start preparing again. You can actually make it in the second term. A particle performs SHM with amplitude A. Okay. Its speed is tripled at the instant it is at a distance 2a by 3. So something magical is happening, which is when the particle is at a particular distance, right? What did you do? You tripled the speed. The new amplitude of the motion will be, see, we know speed in SHM is under root a square minus x square, right? Initially the speed was v, right? So frequency, angular frequency omega, amplitude a square, right? At which position the speed was v? Sir, 2a by 3, right? So 2a by 3 position speed was v, right? 2a by 3 square, x is 2a by 3. But at this instant only, what did you do? You made speed 3v. Angular frequency is not going to change. Angular frequency omega is still there, but amplitude will change. Amplitude becomes amplitude dash square. It's not amplitude to the power 12, amplitude dash square. Which instant? 2a by 3 whole square. Am I clear here? Yes, sir. Right. So, is this part clear? See guys, initially SHM was happening. This was extreme amplitude A and A. Right. At somewhere at this point, which is 2a by 3. What is 2a by 3? Less than A or more than A? Obviously less than A. So at this point, speed was V. Right. So 2a by 3. What did you do? You change this scenario to, at this point, you change this to 3v. You suddenly change the speed to 3v. What is this location? 2a by 3. Right. Now it is going to go to another amplitude, a dash, a dash. Right. So that is the situation. See guys, this part you are done. Yes, sir. So simply divide both of them. Right. If you divide both of them, what are we going to get? So which implies v by 3v, 1 by 3, which is equal to omega cancels. So 1 by 3. At the same time, let me square directly. Okay, let me square directly. 1 by 3 square, right, which is 1 by 9. So a square minus 2a square, which is 4a square by 9 divided by denominator you have a dash square minus 4a square by 9. Clear, no? So again, you just have to express a dash in terms of a, that's all. Right, cross multiply. If you cross multiply a dash square, right, a dash square minus 4a square divided by 9 equal to, so 9a square, this 9 cancel, you have 4a square, right, which is equal to 5a square. Right. So a dash square is equal to, sir, 5a square by 4 by 9a square. Right. So 5a square divided plus 4 by 9a square. So 5a square plus 4 by 9 a square. 9 is LCM. 9 5 is 45. 45 plus 4, 49 a square by 9. So a dash is going to be 7 by 3. A dash is going to be 7 by 3. Yeah. Okay. Banya is saying something. What is the question? I did not get, sir. See, सर पहले मेरा EWS सर्टिफिकेट नहीं बना था, मैंने जनरल सेलेक्ट करके फ्रॉम बिहार दिया था, बन चुका है तो उसको अप्लाई कैसे करूं? I did not get this question, guys. Please post the your queries in English. Okay, any question you have, please post it in English. Okay, otherwise it is difficult for me to comprehend. Sir, e question na. Okay, clear? No, this problem is clear. Now, two rods of same length are having same length and area. Okay, there are two rods having same length and area, having thermal conductivity K1 and K2. So they are first connected in series and then in parallel. Okay, they are connected in series and parallel. Find the thermal conductivity equivalent in both the cases. Okay, see guys, K equivalent in series and K equivalent in parallel. This is a straightforward formula based derivation, correct? So K equivalent in series is going to be 2K1 K2 divided by K1 plus K2. In parallel, K equivalent is going to be simply average of both the things, K1 K2 plus K1 plus K2 by 2. All right. Hello Samarthya. Clear, no? Come on guys, any question now at this point of time? No, we have not kept that question from phase 2. We are not discussing any questions from January 31st phase 2. All right, Prajwal? Yes sir, Prajwal. For the following equation, the force given by F is equal to ax square plus bt to the power of. Find the dimensions of b square by a. See, straightforward units and dimension question. All right. So you need the unit of b square by a. Dimensions of LHS should be equal to dimensions of RHS. That's all. That's it. You get it correct. If you know that much, you will get it correct. So what is dimension of b square going to be? See, dimension of b square you need. Right. So dimension of b square, square both the sides, f square by t. Right. Dimension of b square is f square by t. Why? Because dimension of b is f by t to the power of. Similarly, dimension of a going to be, sir, dimension of a going to be f by x square. What do we need? B square by a, right? We need b square by a, right? So again, send it up, f square by t into x square by f cancel, you have fx square by t, right? So f is mlt minus 2, x is l square, t is t, right? So b square by a, what is the dimension going to be? T goes up, t minus 3, l cube, so m l cube t minus 3, right? Yes sir, clear, no? All right, any confusion now guys? That's it. We have gathered as many questions as possible from the shift 1 of your yesterday, which is January 31st. I hope all the questions that we have solved, right, are clear as of now. There could be bit of variation around what we collected and what I have told you. That is always there, but we want to reach you as immediately as possible to clear your tension, to make sure that what you did is correct in a way of approach, right? So that's it guys. You have any questions about this paper which I have solved almost 21 questions, okay? So any question? Excellent. I'm getting 74 marks in physics. Is it good? Excellently good, right? Excellently good. So anything, right? So a par of 180 is always a good score, right? So you are getting, right, close to 80 or 70 in one subject. Excellent. It's a good work. Yeah. Be happy. Yes sir. Right. So 75 is a good score. Out of 100 you scored 74. Are you sure that you are getting 74? Excellent, right? That is good. Board exams, see guys, it is the thing that you are already, board exam is something you have already prepared for 2 years. People become professionals, people become doctors, people become software engineers, people become computer scientists, people become chartered accountants in 4 to 5 years. You have spent 2 years. Do not take your board exam too seriously. It is just a revision you need. Everything you studied, just revise and revise. Hundreds of problems you have answered. Revise, everything is sorted. There is only mantra for board exam. Revise. That's it. That's it guys. I'm going to end it from my side. Another 20 seconds. Any questions you can ask. Otherwise, physics paper, this shift was, and an average, it was easy to moderate level, not too difficult, right? A lot of things were formula based. No manipulation around the concepts. All right. Yes sir, in that case, thank you so much everyone, right? So you have another paper coming up. Until then, tada bye bye. I'll see you in the next class, right? Okay. Sir.
Hello everyone, I welcome you all back to Physics Wallah. Students, we are going to start with the discussion on chemistry of the question paper JEE Mains held on 31st Jan, shift 2 in the evening. So let's go ahead with question number 1 from physical chemistry. If 5 moles of an ideal gas expands from, so number of moles is 5 moles of an ideal gas is expanding from 10 liter. So your V1 is a 10 liter to a volume of 100 liter. So your V2 is 100 liter. At 300 Kelvin, your temperature is 300 Kelvin. Under isothermal and reversible conditions, then work done is minus X joules. So what is X? So work done, isothermal work done is given for reversible reaction minus 2.303 N into R into T into log of V2 by V1. Direct formula, simple question. Okay. Direct formula, simple question. So, minus 2.303, your N is 5, right? Your R is, they have asked you in joules, no? Yeah, keep the R in joules, 8.314. Your temperature is how much? 300 Kelvin into log of V2 is 100, V1 is 10. 10 ones are 10 tens are. Log of 10 is 1. So all put together, your answer comes up to 5744 minus 5744 joules, or if it is in kilojoule, come back 3 digits, that comes out to be this much. So simple question, direct formula, your answer is this one. Okay, right. Next, half-life of a first order reaction is, 36 hours. Find out the time required for the concentration of the reactant to get reduced by 90%. So you want the 90% reaction to be completed. So the relationship between 90% and the half-life period is given by the formula 3.33 times the half-life period. So 3.33 times, your half-life period is 36 hours. 36 into 3.3 hour comes out to be 119.6 hour somewhat. So that is close to how much? 120 hour. So your answer is 120 hour. So you should remember the direct formula. Time for 90% is nothing but 3.33 times half-life period. Okay, right. Next, a nucleus has a mass number. Mass number is what? Nucleons. Nucleus has a mass number A1 and its volume of the nucleus is V1. Another nucleus has the mass number A2 and its volume has V2. If the relation between mass number is A2 equal to 4A1, A2 is equal to 4A1. So what is A2 here? Mass number in the second nucleus is equal to 4 times the mass number in the first nucleus. Then they have asked you what is volume related. How is volume related to the volume of the first nucleus? So you should be knowing here. The formula R is equal to R naught into A raised to 1 by 3, where R is the radius of the nucleus, R is the radius of the nucleons, and A is the number of nucleons. Number of nucleons is in the sense nothing but number of protons and neutrons. Okay, right. Now, if you consider this particular equation, radius of the nucleus is directly proportional to A raised to 1 by 3. So this is the radius of the nucleus is directly proportional to mass number raised to 1 by 3. Considering the nucleus to be spherical, the radius of the sphere is given by 4 by 3. 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. So therefore here, so radius is directly proportional to r cube, which is nothing but what? Radius of the nucleus is directly proportional to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So here, this radius is directly proportional to the cube of this, which is nothing but a raised to 1 by 3 raised to 3. So that means the radius of the nucleus is proportional to a raised to 1. So radius of the nucleus is directly proportional to its mass number. So if A2 is equal to 4A1, it is obvious that V2 should be also equal to 4V1. Volume of nucleus number 2 is equal to 4 times the volume of nucleus number 1. Just like that. Is that clear? Right. For the reaction MnO4 minus C2O4 minus 2, this is permanganate ion, this is oxalate with Z plus, ZH plus, giving you Mn plus 2 and CO2, right? So here, if you consider this particular reaction, what have they asked? They have asked you the value of Z. They have asked you the coefficient of H plus. So if you consider MnO4 minus and C2O4 minus 2 and Z number of H plus, giving you Mn plus 2 plus CO2 and H2O. So here, Mn is in what state? Plus 7. Mn is in what state? Plus 2. Plus 7 to plus 2, it changes by 5 units. Carbon is in what state? Plus 3. Carbon is in what state here? Plus 4. Plus 3 to plus 4, it is 1. But there are 2 carbons. So 1 into 2, 2 units. So there are 2 carbons, I'll balance here only with 2. So this is changing with 2, this is changing with 5 units. To change the number of electrons, same on both sides, I will multiply this by 2 and I will multiply this by 5. As a result, what do I get? I have multiplied this by 2. If I multiply this by 2, I will be having 2 MnO4 minus. If I multiply this by 5, I will be having 5 C2O4 minus 2, oxalate. I am still not knowing about what about the H plus. I will keep it as it is, and this is multiplied by 2. I'll make it 2 Mn plus 2. And this should be 2 into 5, 10 CO2 plus H2O. Now, how many manganese are there? 2 manganese, 2 manganese. How many carbons? 10 carbons, 10 carbons. How many oxygens? 2 into 4, 8. 5 into 4, 20. 20 into 8, 28. 28, and here there are 20. Still 8 are required. So I'll put this as 8. So 8 oxygen is balanced. But 16 H plus are more. I'll put this as 16 H plus. So therefore, what is my Z here? Z value would be 16. Z value would be 16. Is that clear? Understood, everyone? Okay, fine. Next, for a potassium, correct set of quantum numbers for the last electron. So this is very easy. Potassium, atomic number being how much? 19. What is its configuration? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1. Is it not? So here you are having 18 electrons here for argon, and here you have 4s1. For the last electron, you should find principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number, spin quantum number. So for a 4s, n is equal to 4. For a s subshell, L is equal to 0. If L is equal to 0, m can be 0 to minus 0 is nothing but 0. So s should be how much? Only one electron considering plus 400 half. 400 half. So my answer is option A. My answer is option A. Is that clear? Yes. Next, for a gas phase decomposition, A gas giving in equilibrium with B gas and half C gas. If equilibrium pressure is P, at equilibrium pressure exerted by all the gas is P, and the degree of dissociation is alpha, then what is equilibrium constant Kp? What is equilibrium constant Kp? A in equilibrium with B and half C. A gas in equilibrium with B gas. A in equilibrium with B and C. A in equilibrium with B gas and half of C gas. Okay. Alpha is the degree of dissociation. P is the equilibrium constant. What is Kp is the question. Considering initially 1 mole of Ag, this would be 0, this would be 0. At equilibrium, if alpha is the degree of dissociation, 1 minus alpha gone, alpha formed, alpha by 2. Is it not? So total number of moles should be how much? At equilibrium, 1 minus alpha of A, alpha of B, alpha by 2 of C. Minus alpha plus alpha goes, left with 1 plus alpha by 2. So this is total number of moles. Okay, now we want to find out Kp. What is Kp? Partial pressure of the products by reactant. What is partial pressure of product? Partial pressure of B, partial pressure of C raised to half, partial pressure of A. This is what is the required quantity. But for that we need to know what is partial pressure. But what is partial pressure? General formula, mole fraction into total pressure. Mole fraction into total pressure. So let us find mole fraction first. What is mole fraction of A? Mole fraction of A is 1 minus alpha divided by total number is how much? 1 plus alpha by 2. Mole fraction of B. Mole fraction of B. Alpha divided by 1 plus alpha by 2. Mole fraction of C. What is the number of moles of C? Alpha by 2 divided by 1 plus alpha by 2. So these are the mole fractions. Now going for partial pressure of A I want. What is the partial pressure of A? Mole fraction of A, 1 minus alpha by 1 plus alpha by 2 into equilibrium pressure. Partial pressure of B, mole fraction of B is alpha divided by 1 plus alpha by 2 into pressure. Mole fraction of C, partial pressure of C is mole fraction of C divided by 1 plus alpha by 2 into P. These are your partial pressures. Substitute that here. If you substitute that for Kp, what is the Kp? Partial pressure of B first. What is partial pressure of B? Alpha into P divided by 1 plus alpha by 2. Partial pressure of B into partial pressure of C raised to half. What is partial pressure of C? Alpha by 2. Alpha by 2 into P divided by 1 plus alpha by 2 raised to how much? Half divided by. What is that? In the denominator we are having PA. What is the PA? 1 minus alpha divided by 1 plus alpha by 2. Is it not? So now you can write it like alpha into P divided by 1 plus alpha by 2. This would be 1 plus alpha by 2 divided by 1 minus alpha. And this should be alpha by 2 raised to half. P raised to half. And this should be 2 upon 1 plus alpha. So what all gets cancelled? 1 plus alpha by 2, 1 plus alpha by 2. I am left with alpha into P divided by 1 minus alpha. This is alpha raised to 2 divided by 2 into P raised to half into 2 upon 1 plus alpha. Is it not? So here we are having pressure P also. So if we have pressure P also, I would be having 1 plus alpha by when? The substituted values. Your Kp is partial pressure of B. Partial pressure of B is alpha into P upon 1 plus alpha into 2. So alpha by 2, all that is right. Okay, right. So alpha into P divided by 1 plus alpha by 2. This is 1 plus alpha by 2 divided by 1 minus alpha into P. Right. So this is 1 plus alpha by 2 divided by this should be, yes, alpha by 2 into p raised to half into 2 by 1 plus alpha. Okay, your 1 plus alpha by 2, 1 plus alpha by 2, p goes and p goes. So here you are left with, you are having alpha into alpha by 1 minus alpha into alpha by 2 p raised to half 2 upon 1 plus alpha. 2 and 2 goes, this is alpha raised to 2 here, right? So 2 by 2 goes and you are left with alpha into alpha raised to 1 by 2 into p raised to half divided by 1 plus alpha. So that should be alpha raised to 3 by 2 into p raised to half. Alpha raised to 3 by 2 into p raised to half. That should be, let me check it again. Alpha into your values are alpha by 1 plus alpha by 2, 1 plus alpha by 2, yes, small error here, yes, should be alpha by 1 plus alpha by 2 into 1 plus alpha by 2, 1 minus alpha. I'll take it all once again, students. Please don't mind. Your xa is 1 minus alpha, 1 plus alpha by 2. Your xa is 1 minus alpha, 1 plus alpha by 2. Your xb is alpha by 1 plus alpha by 2. Your xc is alpha by 2, 1 plus alpha by 2. Okay, so substituting, find out pressure of, partial pressure of each components. Your Kp should be, substituting for Pa, Pb, your Pa should be Xa into P, your Pb is Xb into P, your Pc is Xc into P. Substitute for all. So you would be getting, your option would be first one here, P raised to half into alpha raised to 3 by 2. Okay, do it. Your Xa is 1 minus alpha, 1 minus alpha by 1 plus alpha by 2. Your Xb is alpha by 1 plus alpha by 2. Your Xc is alpha by 2 upon 1 plus alpha by 2. Your Pa is Xa, Xa into P. Your Pb is Xb into P. Your Pc is Xc into P. Right? Substitute all of them here. Your answer would be the B1. Your answer would be, sorry, the A1. Okay? Right. Find the molality of 70% W by W H2SO4 solution having density 1.54. They have asked you for molarity and they have given you percentage of the solute. Take it as X, 70%, and density they have given you 1.54 gram per ml. So whenever they give you percentage of the solute and density, you can calculate it by the direct formula. Molarity is equal to X into D into 10 divided by molecular mass of the solute. XD 10 divided by molecular mass of the solute. So your X is what? 70%. Your D is what? 1.54. 10 divided by molecular mass of the solute is how much? 98. So this should be 70 into 10, 700 into 1.54 divided by 98. Your answer comes out to be 11 m, 11 mole per liter. So your answer is C. Whenever percentage of the solute density is given, go with this particular formula. X into D into 10 upon molecular mass of the solute. Okay? Right. Next. Which of the following is the least ionic? Least ionic is what? Most covalent. Most covalent according to Fuzzen's rule. According to Fuzzen's rule, which is most covalent? The one where polarization would be high. So in case of barium, which is of the metallic in nature, potassium is metallic in nature, right? We have Ag plus as well as CO plus 2 here. These two are what? Barium as well as potassium. They are quite metallic in nature. They do not have that polarizing power. They remain to be ionic. Their electropositivity is more. Their ionization enthalpy is very less. But coming to Ag plus and CO, it is the size of Ag which is lesser, which will be polarizing this more compared to CO. Moreover, Ag is having pseudo-electronic configuration, which is having 18 most outermost electron. When it is having 18 outermost electrons, so it will be having higher effective nuclear charge. So due to those two reasons, size being smaller and pseudo-electronic configuration, pseudo-noble gas configuration, Ag plus is having more ability to polarize this. When it polarizes this more, it loses its ionic character. It will be more covalent or less ionic. Therefore, your option is option C. S8, where S atomic, oxidation number is 0. It disproportionates into H2S2O3, thiosulfate ion. So here your H2 plus 2 and this is a minus 2. So what is the oxidation number of S here? Minus 6 goes that side, plus 6 minus 2 plus 4. Plus 4 is divided by 2 plus 2. So 0 to plus 2 is oxidation. 0 to minus 2 is reduction. So it undergoes disproportionation in alkaline medium, and that is right. ClO4 minus, Cl is already in the plus 7 state. That is the highest oxidation state for any halogen. It undergoes a disproportionation in acidic medium? No. In any of the medium, it does not undergo disproportionation. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 2 is incorrect. So your option is A. Got it? Next. Which of the following is correct? We have NiCl4 minus 2, which is a diamagnetic. What is the oxidation number of Ni? Plus 2. Configuration 3d8, 4s0. With 3d8, how many electrons you are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But Cl is what? Cl is weak field ligand. No forcible pairing. So electrons will remain unpaired. Therefore, it should be paramagnetic, but it is given to be diamagnetic. So NiCl4 is paramagnetic. So wherever NiCl4 minus 2 is diamagnetic, it is a wrong answer. NiCl4 minus 2 is paramagnetic. NiCl4 minus 2 is paramagnetic. Apart from that, NiCO4. Ni is what? I told you 3d8, 4s0. Sorry, 3d8, 4s2 here. But CO is what? Strong field ligand. What will a strong field ligand do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 4s2 here. Strong field ligand will forcibly pair it up. If it pairs up here, these two will come here. And here I am having no unpaired electrons at all. So therefore NiCO4 is diamagnetic. It is given to be paramagnetic. This is wrong. So NiCO4 is a diamagnetic. NiCl4 is paramagnetic. This is right. Your option is D. Is that clear? Yes. Statement 1. Among 15th group hydrides, reducing character decreases from NH3 to BiH3. So we have nitrogen and we have phosphorus, right? We have nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Yes or no? So as you come down, what happens to the size? The size increases. With the size increasing, the strength of the hydrides decreases. and the reducing character increases. The NH bond, PH bond, ASH bond, SBH bond, BIH bond. Since the size is more, hydrogen can be easily released. So reducing character increases, but they have given you decreases. So statement is wrong. E2O3 and E2O5 are always basic. If you consider E2, for example, of which group? 15th group. If I consider N2O3, not N2O3. Yeah, I can consider N2O3, no problem. And N2O5. N is in what state? Plus 5. N is in what state? Plus 3. Right? If it is in plus 5 state, if it is in the higher oxidation state, if it is in the highest oxidation state, it cannot lose any more electrons. If it cannot lose any more electrons, therefore, it will be not be able to act as a, when it is in the highest oxidation state, it can only withdraw the electron. When it can only withdraw the electron, it can act as a acid, not base. So therefore, they are always basic is wrong. So both statements are wrong here. Statement 1 is false, statement 2 is right. Both statement 1 and 2 are false. Is that clear? At the highest oxidation state, it can only gain electron, not lose electrons. It can only gain electron and act as an acid, not as a base. Match the following. Nickel, considering water to be what? Weak field ligand. Weak field ligand, Ni is what? Plus 2. If Ni is plus 2, I am having how many electrons? 3d8 4s2. 3d8 4s2. Is it not? Yeah. If Cr it is, in Cr I am having what? Cr plus 3. In Cr plus 3 I would be having Ni plus 2, 4s is 0. In Cr plus 3 I would be having 3d, 4s0, 3d3. In vanadium plus 3 I would be having scandium, titanium, vanadium. I would be having 3d, 4s0. Right? 3d, scandium, titanium, vanadium, 2 and 3 here. If 3 is lost, I am left with 2 electrons. So manganese plus 2. Manganese plus 2 is 3d5, 4s0. So you can easily figure it out. Right? So if you have 8 electrons here, 8 electrons are only in 3. Instead of going for T, 2G, EG and all, there are 5 electrons here. So where are the 5 electrons? There are here. And you have only 2 electrons here. They are right here. You have only 3 electrons. They are right here. So A goes with 3. A is with 3 in only this option. Close it off. A is with 3 and B is with 1. B is with 1, right? C is with 2. C is with 2. And D is obviously with 4. D is with 4. So your option is B. Is that clear? Next. Choose the correct answer. Mn2O7. Manganese heptaoxide is an oil. It is in fact a volatile oil at a room temperature, and that is right. V2O4. Vanadium tetraoxide reacts with acid to give VO2 plus. You can refer to NCERT here. They have clearly mentioned. V2O4 reacts. V2O4 reacts. Right? Basic. Right. In vanadium, there is a gradual change. There is a gradual change from the basic V2O3 is basic to less basic V2O4 and to amphoteric V2O5. V2O4 dissolves in acid. V2O4 dissolves in acid to give VO2 plus. So this is right. CRO is basic oxide. Yes, because Cr is in plus 2 state. At plus 2 state, it can still lose more electron and act as a Lewis acid. Right? V2O5 does not react with acid. Clearly, V2O5 reacts with alkalis as well as acids to give you VO4 minus, VO4 minus. Therefore, V2O5 being amphoteric, it does react with acid. So this statement is wrong. So your answers are A, B, C. A, B, C are right. Okay. The potassium chloride, salt containing chloride. The potassium chloride is heated with potassium dichromate and concentrated sulfuric acid. Potassium dichromate and concentrated sulfuric acid. Potassium dichromate is K2Cr2O7, H2SO4. You have done it in your lab, right? Any salt containing chloride reacted with potassium dichromate, it will give you chromyl chloride, CrO2, Cl2, and that also gives you potassium sulfate and water. What is asked? Potassium chloride heated with potassium dichromate and concentrated sulfuric acid to give the products. The oxidation state of chromium in product. What is this? The product is chromyl chloride. What is the oxidation state of chromium? Cr being X, oxygen being minus 2 into 4 minus 4, Cl being minus 2 is equal to 0, X is equal to plus 6. X is equal to plus 6 is your answer. Oxidation state of chromium being plus 6. Okay, number of isomeric products obtained by monochlorination of 2-methyl butane. I am having 2-methyl butane. I have to make it undergo chlorination in the presence of sunlight. Free radical mechanism. So with free radical mechanism, where and all I can add chlorine? I can add chlorine here, and there is CH3 here. I can add chlorine here. There is CH3 here. I can add chlorine here. There is CH3 here. I can add chlorine here. Okay, right. Now these are the 4 structural isomers. Had the question been only about structural isomerism, but here I am having what? H. So this becomes what? Chiral. If this becomes chiral, it will have its enantiomer. If this is R, it will also have S. Here I am having CH3. CH3 and CH3, no chiral carbon. It will remain as one structure only. So here I am having H and CH3, no chiral carbon atom. It will show me one isomer. Here I am having H. Here I am having CH3, and here I am having H, and here I am having H. Is it not? So 1, 2, 3, 4 Cl here. Sorry. So this is 1. This is 2. CH3 and CH3, no? No. CH3 and CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 second. I'm having 4 carbon atoms. This is CH3 here. Right? To this I will add Cl. To this I will be adding Cl. And here I am having H. Here I am having CH3. So here I can add H. I have CH3. Here I can add H. Having CH3. Here I can add Cl. It is about Cl. Chlorination. Yes. So here I am having H. So this is chiral. So this is CH3, no chiral. So there is H here, CH3 here. This is chiral. There is H here, H here. It's not chiral. So this is chiral and this is chiral. If it is chiral, it will have one more enantiomer, R as well as S here. This will remain as one structure, and this will also give me R and S. This will remain as one isomer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 are the total number of isomers. Had the question been about only structural isomer, it is not about only structural isomer because 4 is not given. Is that clear? Right. From the vitamin A, B1, B6, B12, C and D and K, the number of vitamins that can be stored in our body. Stored in our body means what? They should be not water soluble. Not water soluble means what? They should be fat soluble. They should be what? Fat soluble. So which are the fat soluble? The fat solubles are, the water solubles are B and C. Water soluble are B and C. Fat soluble are what? A, D, E and K. So fat soluble is what we want. So fat soluble means what? A, D and K. B1, B6, B12, BC are water soluble. So fat soluble are A, D, E and K. So how many are there here? 3. Out of the given vitamins, 3 are the ones which are fat soluble and can be stored in the body. A compound X of the molecular mass 108 gram per mole undergoes acylation. I'll add acetyl chloride to this to give a product of the molecular mass 192 gram per mole. Find out the total number of NH2 groups present in this particular X. Let this X be, and this is containing what? NH2, no? Let this X be RNH2, let there be X number of NH2s. And if you acylate it, you will find that H would be replaced by acyl group. So you would have this particular compound. The molecular mass of this is 108. The molecular mass of this is 192. Right? So if this is NH2, X number we are having. And here we are having NHCOCH3. So what is the number of NH2s here? NH2 are here how many? So what is the formula of, what is the atomic mass of nitrogen? 14. 14 plus, I'll consider R here, molecular mass of R. R molecular mass plus 14 is of NH2, N nitrogen, and H. H are how many? 2, right? R plus 16 is equal to how much? 108. What about here? R plus nitrogen is 14, 15. 15 plus 12, 15 plus 12, 15 plus 12, 17. 17 plus, okay, hydrogen is 1, nitrogen is 14, carbon is 12, oxygen is 16, carbon is 12, hydrogen 3. 5, 11, 13, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 67. Am I right? 6. This is 6, 12, 14, 17. So this could be 67x is equal to 192. Is that clear? R, NH2 is how much? 14 plus 2, 16. 16x is equal to 108. What about this? R plus 67x is equal to 192. I'll take it as equation number 2. Equation 2 minus equation 1. 192 minus 108. 192 minus 108 is 84. R minus R gone. 16x plus 72x. Sorry, 67x minus 16x. 67. 67x minus 16x. Is it not? So how much would that be? That would be about some 51x is equal to 84. Okay, I don't think so. That should be should it be 58 or something? This is wrong, I guess. NH2, NHCOCH3. Got it? So nitrogen being 14, hydrogen is 1, carbon is 12, oxygen 16, carbon 12, hydrogen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So this should be 58 students. I'm sorry for that. 58x. Some human errors do happen sometimes. So 2 minus 1, what am I having? R and R goes 192, 98. 192, 108, sorry. And that should be 82 and 84. And here I am having 16x. 58x should be 42x. So your x should be 84 by 42 is 2. Is that clear? The number of NH2 groups, are x, and our x is 2. Is that clear? Yes. Rate of electrophilic aromatic substitution. Electrophilic aromatic substitution on reaction given compound in the decreasing order. So if a electrophile is electron deficient. If the electron deficient should act on benzene, should add on to benzene. So benzene should be basically electron rich. If electrophile should go to benzene, benzene should be electron rich. Here I am having NO2 which is having electron withdrawing group, Cl which is having electron withdrawing group. Here I am not having any electronic effect, but here I am having CH3 which is electron donating. So benzene is rich here. Because benzene is rich in electron, electrophile can easily attack on this. So fourth will be the structure of easiest electrophilic substitution. So 4 is highest in which option? Only this option. So close it. After fourth comes this one, 1. So between 2 and 3, third comes last because NO2 withdraws the electrons by minus R effect. Minus R effect. But here there is minus I as well as plus R effect. So compared to both, this is having more withdrawal effect. So therefore benzene is much electron deficient compared to this. Therefore attack would be least in this case. Your answer would be option A. Benzene, COHCl, what is it called as? Formylation. You're going to add formyl group by Friedel-Crafts reaction with AlCl3. Is that clear? Addition of a formyl group on benzene, which is called as formylation, with the help of carbon monoxide and HCl. What is it called? Etard reaction? No. Etard reaction is about selective oxidation of toluene. Yes or no? Rosenmann's reduction, it is a reduction of acid chloride. Stephen's reduction, it is a reduction of cyanide. But Gatman-Scotch reaction is about formylation of benzene. Just the point you have to remember, that's all. Okay. Correct structure of 2,3-dibromo 1-phenyl butane. 2,3-dibromo 1-phenyl. Position number 1 should be phenyl. Is it phenyl here? No. Is it phenyl here? 1? No. Is it phenyl here? Yes. 1 is phenyl, but 1 is also bromine. Both of them are on same position? I don't think so. Because 1 is phenyl, next 2 and 3 should be bromo. 1 is phenyl, next 2 and 3 should be bromo. So my answer is option A. Got it? Right. So this is benzoyl chloride. Sorry. Benzoyl chloride with benzene. So what is this? So simple, right? Benzoylation of benzene in presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride, which is nothing but Friedel-Crafts reaction. Is it not? So what will happen here? Your electrophile would be a benzoyl group. This benzoyl group would add on benzene. So what would you get? Benzene, CO, benzene. Benzene and benzene? No. Benzene, CO, benzene. Yes or no? So your answer would be option B. Got it? Very simple things. What is the product formed in the below given reaction? This is the given reaction. We are adding deuterium chloride. So you are adding HCl, just like adding a HCl. What would you follow? What would you follow? You would be following Markovnikov's rule. According to Markovnikov's rule, hydrogen adds on to where hydrogen is already there. And Cl I would add on to where hydrogen is less. So where is hydrogen less? Here. Where is hydrogen more? Here. So your answer would be? Your answer would be H is here. Deuterium would be here. You already have CH3 here. You have Cl here. CH3 should be with Cl. CH3 would be with Cl. And the other side there is H as well as D. So this should be your answer. D and Cl together? No. D one side, Cl one side? No. D here and Cl here? No. Your answer is first one. Following Markovnikov's rule. As simple as that. There is some fragrance oil found in flowers which are water insoluble. The fragrance oil found in the flower is water insoluble but can be mixed in water in vapor phase. It is water insoluble but it is in the vapor phase. That means it is volatile in nature. The oil found in flowers, which is water insoluble, it is got a good fragrance, it is already in the vapor state, you can understand. It can be mixed in vapor phase with water. That means it can be vaporized. What can be easily vaporized is the volatile quantity. What can be easily vaporized is a volatile quantity. What is the best method to extract the volatile quantity? The best method to extract the volatile quantity is steam distillation. You have learned this in phenol. Yes or no? Ortho and para. Separation of that by simply steam distillation. Is that clear? Hi, hello. Hope you guys are understanding. Consider the following reaction. You have a bromobenzene subjected to nitration. Subjected to nitration. You have a bromobenzene. Yes or no? So bromine with the lone pair of electrons with plus R effect, it will be activating the benzene for electrophilic substitution reaction. Therefore, nitro group comes in the para position. Now it is subjected to NaOH at higher temperature and followed by acidification. So what will happen now? A so what would be happening now? Nucleophilic substitution reaction under vigorous condition. So Br would be replaced by OH. Yes or no? Otherwise, directly you cannot replace it. You can only be replacing the halogen attached to benzene under vigorous condition, because halogen attached to this benzene would have a double bond character. It is not easily breakable. You can only do that at higher temperature. Is that clear? So your answer would be OH and para to that nitrogen, nitro group. First is Br and NO2. First is Br and NO2. Br and NO2. Next is OH and NO2. Your answer is option B. Okay. Consider the following reaction. Select the product P. So here, what is this? You have a particular compound which is a diazonium salt, and diazonium salts act as an electrophile when they come in contact with other compounds as such. So what would happen now? This would act as an electrophile, and this being a methyl group, which are electron donating group, and that will make this particular molecule with the lone pair of electrons on nitrogen would be making this benzene rich in electron. So now what would happen? The N2 would attack at this particular position. So as a result, what would you be getting? You would be getting the nitrogen here, methyl group here, methyl group here. So H combines with Cl and goes, and now you are having N double bond N here. You would be having a benzene here, and then SO3Na. So this would be your product. Right? This is called as coupling reaction. This is called as coupling reaction. Is that clear? So therefore, what would be your answer? NCH3CH3, benzene, N double bond N, benzene SO3Na. So your answer is option A. Got it? Next, aniline does not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction. If you consider aniline NH2 with a lone pair of electron, in a Friedel-Crafts reaction, you are going to use a Lewis acid. Lewis acid like aluminum chloride, which is electron deficient. It is in need of electrons. It is in need of electrons. If you subject the aniline to Friedel-Crafts reaction, what will aluminum chloride do? Which is in need of electron, it will directly go to NH2. It will directly go to NH2 and take the electrons. As a result, develop positive charge on the nitrogen. When the charge on the nitrogen is positive, there is no question of electrophile entering into benzene now. It will not activate the benzene for electrophilic substitution reaction. Is that clear? So therefore, aniline does not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction is right. This is due to salt formation with aluminum chloride. With aluminum chloride, salt is formed here. Is that clear? So therefore, both the statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. Statement 1 and statement 2, both of them are correct. Is that clear, students? Yes, that's all from chemistry. Yes, I guess one problem where the calculation could not end up, but the answer is right, substitution is right. Calculation could not end up correctly. Method is right, formula is right. Follow that, you will get the answer. Okay, right. Thank you so much. I guess you people are doing great. So keep studying well, keep working hard. If you are attempting tomorrow's exam, attempt it, and keep working for your rest of the exams as well. I wish you all a very, very best for your exams. Bye everyone.
Hello, 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 hello. Am I audible, everyone? Can you see this screen? Please give me some response. Let me check your comments as well. Yes. Hind Kiva. Yes. Glow FF. Yes. Everyone. Yes. Samir Gaming. Chandu. Am I audible? Can you see my video? Let me check on all the platforms. Yes. So one platform it is working. So finally your discussion of physics and chemistry got over. So I hope you got nice analysis of physics and chemistry. And how was your paper? How many of you gave 31st January shift 2? Tell me. How many of you and how was your paper? We will discuss about maths now. Okay. So just I'm checking on all the different platforms. Okay. It is working on 2 platforms. Fine. Let me check on remaining 2. Okay. Okay. This is also fine. Just checking of the final platform and then we will start. So how was your paper? Just type in comment. I'm reading comment from all you students. Right. I'm going to check comment of all of you students. Yes, 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 yes. The streaming is going very well on all the platforms. Yes. Total gaming. Okay, 180. 180 is good deal for this paper. Especially if I discuss about maths. Maths was very tough. So total gaming. Let me ask you how many questions you attempted in maths. Right. And what is your real name? Okay. Chandu, sir, can I crack NEET in 3 months? Yes, you can crack. Right. Hi, Bhavani. Hi, Bhavani Hiremat. Hi, Glow FF. Yes, Samir Gaming. I think Samir Gaming is asking question on all the different platforms. He asked one question in one platform and then on other platform. Okay. Right. Yes, yes, yes. So Samir Gaming is from class 10th. So Samir Gaming, you need to follow advices from our foundation channel, Samir. This is senior class channel. Yes, Siva, 160. 160 is good deal. Yes, 160 is good deal for this paper. Now, let us start discussion of maths. Now, before starting discussion of maths, let me give you clear-cut idea of maths that how was your maths paper for this 31st January shift 2. See, if you want to see toughness of maths in JEE Mains, you should see this paper. 31st January shift 2. Yes. Here maths was really, really very, very tough, frankly speaking. And few questions were moderate. So I can give this as moderate to tough ranking from my side. Second thing, those students, those questions who were moderate were so lengthy in nature. Yes. Even if you are going to pick one question and if you know that yes I can solve this, then also you need to think that whether this might be lengthy or not, because here all the questions were either lengthy or difficult. Yes, yes, yes. So for this type of paper, don't worry, you are going to get good percentile by attempting so low questions as well, or minimum questions as well. For mathematics, if you see trend analysis of 2023, so my previous students got 95 percentile in this type of paper by attempting only 7 questions. And from 7 questions, if they got 6 correct, then also they got 95 percentile. Great, great, great. So we'll discuss this also. Yes, good books for chemistry. Exactly, I am mathematics person, so you can ask me good books for mathematics. Total gaming 190 plus, very good deal, very good deal, very good deal. Okay, so now let us start math section. Now, first we will discuss your question number 1. This is from complex number students. Now here z1 plus z2 is given to us 5 and z1 cube plus z2 cube equal to 20 plus 15 iota. Then you need to find modulus of z1 to the power 4 plus z2 to the power 4. So from z1 plus z2 students, if we try to move towards z1 cube plus z2 cube, can I apply cube on both sides? Z1 plus z2 is given to us 5. So if I apply cube on both sides, see what I'm going to have over here. This will be z1 plus z2 whole cube is equal to 5 cube. So this is going to give you z1 cube plus z2 cube plus 3z1 z2 z1 plus z2 is equal to 125. Is this clear? Please give me some response. Now z1 cube plus z2 cube is given to us 20 plus 15 times iota. We don't know about value of z1 z2. Z1 plus z2 is given to us 5 and this is 125. So after simplifying this, can I get value of Z1 into Z2 or not? Check please. If I simplify this, I'm going to get value of 5 3s are, that is 15 times Z1 Z2 is equal to 125 minus 20 will give you 105 minus 59. If you divide this with 50 Z1 Z2, so 15 sevens are 105 and 15 ones are 15. So this is 7 minus iota. So Z1 and Z2 I got here, which can be utilized for Z1 to the power 4 plus Z2 to the power 4. How can I find Z1 to the power 4 plus Z2 to the power 4? Simply I need to take fourth power on Z1 plus Z2. Or first I'll go step by step. First I'll take second power and then I'll take second power again, or power 2 again and again. Yes. Usha is asking good books for chemistry, but again Usha, let me tell you, I am mathematics person, right? So for that you need to wait for another discussion session, and in that you can ask this doubt to chemistry faculty. Okay. Now then Chandu, okay. Glow FF and Samir Gaming I already told. Okay. Ilavarshu, can anyone tell the question number as well? This is question number only. If for memory based you are asking question number, then what can we say? So see, Z1 plus Z2 equal to 5. If I apply square on both sides, so Z1 plus Z2 whole square is equal to 5 square. 5 square is nothing but 25. Now this will become Z1 square plus Z2 square plus 2Z1 Z2 is equal to 25. Z1 square plus Z2 square is, we don't know, right? Z1 Z2 we know as 7 minus I. If I substitute that value, so 2 times 7 minus iota is equal to 25. So if I make Z1 square plus Z2 square as subject of this equation, then Z1 square plus Z2 square will become 7 2s are 14, that will become 25 minus 14, minus 2 iota will become plus 2 iota. 25 minus 14 is nothing but 11. So this will give you 11 plus 2 iota. This is value of Z1 square plus Z2. We don't want Z1 square plus Z2 square. We want Z1 to the power 4 plus Z2 to the power 4. So let us apply square again to this terminology. Z1 square plus Z2 square is equal to 11 plus 2 iota. Z1 square plus Z2 square is equal to 11 plus 2 iota. Now if I apply square on both sides, this will become Z1 to the power 4 plus 2 Z1 square Z2 square plus Z2 to the power 4. 11 plus 2 iota whole square, that will give you 121 plus 2 2s are 4 into 11, 44 iota plus 2 square 4 iota square. Hope this is clear to you. If I simplify further, now Z1 to the power 4 plus Z1 to the power 4 plus Z2 to the power 4 is required. Z1 into Z2 is 7 minus iota. That I can substitute over here. Z1 to the power 4 plus Z2 to the power 4 plus 2 times 7 minus iota whole square, because Z1 into Z2 is 7 minus iota. Hope this is clear to you. See, I told you that you will feel like you can do this question, but it will be lengthy. Either it will be hard or it will be lengthy. This is the variety. This is the identification of this particular section or this particular paper of this shift, I can say. Now here iota square will give you minus 1 minus 4, 121 minus 4 students. This is going to give you 117 plus 44 iota. Now 7 minus iota whole square, you can simplify this and get the answer. Hope you are getting my point, please. 7 minus iota square will give you 49, minus 7 to the 14 iota plus iota square. Iota square is nothing but minus 1. 49 minus 1 will give you 48 minus 14 iota, which is multiplied by 2. So which will give you 48 2s are 96 minus 14 2s are 28 iota. Now you have to subtract this from right hand side term. On right hand side you are having 117 plus 44 iota. So this will give you minus 96 plus 28 iota. Now 7 minus 6 will give you 1, 11 minus 9 will give you 2, 4 plus 8, 12, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. So 21 plus 72 iota. This is what we are going to get over here as value of Z1 to the power 4 plus Z2 to the power 4. Now rest you can find easily. Just you need to find its modulus. So square root 21 square 441. See the level of calculation. See the how lengthy calculation is becoming in simpler question as well. So what you will do for bigger questions? 72 square, that is 2 square 4, 7 2s are 14, 2s are 28, 7 square 49 plus 2 51, 5184. In that you need to add 441, 5 6 5625. Need to check if you keep this 25 aside, 56, 8 sevens are 56. So this is 75 whole square. Square root will give you 75. So this modulus will become 70. Understood this? Please give me some response. It is having simpler application based question, but calculation is lengthy. Hope this is clear to everyone. Chandu, Bhavani Hiremat, yes. Sir, how it is possible to solve in 1 minute? No, it is not possible to solve in 1 minute. And you don't have to solve in 1 minute as well. For this type of question, students, just you need to identify proper questions. And for this type of shift, just you need to identify 7 to 8 questions and you need to make sure that those questions should be correct. There should not be any margin of negative marks. Is this clear, Bhavani Hiremat? Is this clear? Bubbly, I guess, right? So you don't have to solve this in 1 minute. This is not K-set. For K-set, you have to solve in 1 minute. Okay, can we move to the next question, please? Can we move to the next question? Right. So you are going to enjoy these questions like anything. Now see, this is easier level question, but if you can understand, see, here limit x tends to infinity, f of 7x by f of x is given to us. And they want us to ask that limit x tends to infinity, f of 5x by x minus 1 will become what? Here, 7x and 5x are not outside, but they are inside. So if you substitute limit x tends to infinity, this is becoming f of infinity by f of infinity. You learned about infinity by infinity and 0 by 0 form. But here we don't know what will be value of f of infinity. But there is one thing which is mentioned in the question, that f is increasing function. If f is increasing function, then we simply know that, and since all values are since if f is increasing function, then with respect to x, 5x will be bigger value and 7x will be bigger value. Please give me some response. And output of f is positive only. So if output of f is positive only, so here simply f of x is less than f of 5x is less than f of 7x. Please give me some response. If I divide this with f of x on all three sides, so f of x by f of x is less than f of 5x by f of x is less than f of 7x by f of x. Reason why inequality is not getting changed? Because f of x is positive. Because range of f of x is 0 to infinity. Getting my point? Glow FF, Bhavani, getting my point? Chandu, yes. Yes, sir, are you going to? One student is asking a question. Let me understand that question here over here. That, sir, are you going in order of question paper? See, Ila Varshu, I guess your name is Ila Varshu. See, this is memory-based question paper. For memory-based question paper, we don't have any order, right? This order can be shuffled. This is memory-based question paper. Getting my point? This question paper is made from memory of students. Okay, so now if I apply limit x tends to infinity, this will become 1 only. So limit x tends to infinity, for this one will give you 1 as answer. Limit x tends to infinity, this we don't know, and limit x tends to infinity, this for RHS it is given to us as 1. So from sandwich theorem, can I say if I apply limit x tends to infinity, I am getting 1 for both of them, then its middle function limit x tends to infinity, f of 5x by f of x should become 1 only. Since this is 1 minus 1, the answer should become 0. Is it clear, everyone? Check, please. Can we move towards next question? Can we move towards next question, please? Right, this was easiest question of this section, right? This shift I can say. Next, yes, this is also one of the easy question. See, if a equal to sine inverse sine phi, b equal to cos inverse cos phi, then find value of a square plus b square. So this type of questions you might have done while solving PYQs. Have you solved PYQs like this, everyone? For this, you need to draw graph of sine inverse sine x and cos inverse cos x. Yes, Bhavani. Yes, Glow. FF. See over here. How can you draw this graph? See, you might be knowing that, If I'm taking x-axis over here, I need to take bigger one. Then and then only you'll be able to understand. Let me take it like this. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now, for sine inverse sine x, if I want to draw graph of sine inverse sine x, it is going to give me a straight line from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Check please. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. And definitely, for pi by 2, I'm going to get pi by 2 and minus pi by 2. And same mountain will continue like this and this and this. Hope you are getting my point. Right, we need to check where this phi will lie. So since this is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, here this will become 3 pi by 2, right? This will become pi, and here you are going to get 2 pi, right? So your 5, pi is 3.14, 2 pi is 6.28, 5 is nearer to 6.28, so 5 will be somewhere like this. For this branch, your function will become, its slope is 1 only, so y is equal to x. Now it will pass through minus 2 pi on y-axis, y equal to x minus 2 pi. For y equal to x minus 2 pi, just substitute this 5. So this a will become 5 minus 2 pi. A will be 5 minus. Hope this is clear to you. Similarly, if you do the similar thing for cos inverse cos x. So for cos inverse cos x, if you remember, you are going to get y equal to x from 0 to pi. From 0 to pi. Now the same mountain will continue, right? From pi to 2 pi. 0 to pi, this pi to 2 pi. Getting my point, everyone? Please give me some response, right? Because for cos, it's 1 1 and on to branch is 0 to pi. Now here we are having 5. So here this function will become y is equal to, that was here, this will become minus x, and it will pass through 2 pi minus x. So here b will become 2 pi minus. But here your question is not, this is not the ending. You need to find a square plus b square. So for 5 minus 2 pi square and 2 pi minus 5 whole square. So 5 square plus 5 square will give you 25. 25 twos are will become 50 because both are same only now. So 5 twos are 10. 10 twos are 20 pi. 20 pi will give you 40 pi in terms of negative. And in the end, 4 pi square plus 4 pi square, 8 pi square. The final answer will be A. This is one of the few easier questions from this shift. Is this clear, everyone? Check please. Hope you are clear with this. You might be knowing this method. Everyone, yes. Good evening. Right. Good evening, Hind ke Yuva. Yes. Yes. Sapure Savita is telling talk in Telugu. Yes. And hello, Yashasvi Reddy. Yes. Yes, Savita, I can understand. Right. But this is exactly live streaming on multiple platforms. So we need to use English language only so that all students can understand. Right. So I cannot, I'm not allowed to speak Telugu. I know koncham Telugu, but I'm not allowed to speak over here. Is this clear? Yashashvi Reddy, is this clear? Savita? Okay. Bhavani, hope this is clear to you. Right. Okay. Can we move towards next question, please? Yes. Good evening, Hind ke Yuva. Can we move towards next question? Okay. Great. Let us take next question, please. Understand this carefully. A coin is biased so that a head is twice as likely to occur as tail. Probability of occurrence of head is double of tail. So if you see like that kind of probability, that can be that you can, if probability of head is 2 by 3 and probability of tails is 1 by 3. Yes or no? Why? Because there are two random variable you can take, p, p, p. 2p you can keep for head, p you can take for tail. 3p will become 1p will be 1 by 3. This is how you can get. If you haven't solved this type of questions before, and if you have solved, you can take this easily. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Yashashvi Reddy. Now, if the coin is tossed 3 times, if they are tossing coins 3 times, then the probability of getting 2 tails and 1 head. You require 2 tail and 1 head. So 2 tail and 1 head, how we can get? If you are tossing a coin 3 times, then from those 3 times you can have any 2 should be tail or any 1 should be head. That can be done by 3C 2 ways or 3C 1 way. That means 2 tails you can get by 3C 2 ways. And if you are getting 2 tails, that means you are getting 1 head, or 3C 1 way. That is 3 ways. Those 3 ways are, if you are not getting from this point of view, you can write like this: HTT, THH, THT, and TTH. These are these 3 ways. Now for each way, now inside all this each way, for head, the probability is 2 by 3. For tails, probability is 1 by 3. So your required probability will become 3 times 2 by 3 into 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. Please give me some response. 2 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 2 by 3. So if we simplify further, this 3 will get cancelled out. This will become 2 by 9. The required probability will become 2 by 9. Hope this is clear to you. Here, many students are getting confused and they are writing 2 by 27. How we can do this? Because these all are independent events. For independent events, we can multiply their probability directly. And this is the base of Bernoulli's trials. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Ne Patel. Yes, Sikkim. Sikkim. Focus on this. Yes. The Sengage or MS Chauhan for chemistry. I guess Ne is asking to one student, I guess. Okay, Sneh. Hi, Yash. Okay. Hi, Bubbly. 11th PU board exam marathon. Okay. No, no, no. Here we are having this only. Yes, one student is asking, sir, when you will start chemistry? Chemistry got finished, Glow FF. Right? First physics got finished, then chemistry got finished, and then we are doing this mathematics. Right? Yes, I can't speak. Yes, I can speak in Kannada. I know Swalpa Swalpa Kannada. But since this is live streaming on multiple platforms, this will be in English only. Okay. Yes. Yes, Glow FF. B is the answer. Very well done. So Glow FF got this answer correct. See, nice question. This is also one of the nice questions. The number of solutions of the equation e to the power sin x minus 2 times e to the power minus sin x equal to 2. You need to find number of solutions. So for that, very first we need to assume e to the power sin x as something or not. Because you might have done this type of questions before. Let us assume e to the power sin x is equal to t. If I am taking e to the power sin x as t, this will become t minus 2 e to the power minus sin x. That will become 1 upon t. This will give you 2. Right? If I simplify this further, this will give you t square minus 2 equal to 2t, or simply I can say t square minus 2t minus 2 equal to 0. Is this clear, students? Check please. T square minus 2t minus 2 equal to 0. Now, how many values of t you can get from here? Just factorize 2 such that this difference can give you 2. Is it possible directly? No. Right. So here, if you see delta, which is b square minus 4 is a 2 square 4 minus 4 a1 c minus 2 4 to the 8 8 plus 4 12. The root delta will give you root 12. Square root of 4 will give you 2 root 3. So this t will give you minus b, that is 2 plus or minus 2 root 3 upon 2a. So this is going to give you 1 plus or minus root 3. T is nothing but e to the power sin x. So this is becoming either 1 plus root 3 or 1 minus root 3. E to the power x cannot be negative. 1 minus root 3 is negative because 1 minus 1.73, it is negative. So this is not possible. Now from here, let us try to find value of sin x. So sin x will become ln 1 plus root 3 upon or base e. E is having value 2.718 approximate value. Root 3 is having approximate value 1.73. If I add 1 in it, so this whole term is going to have value as 2.73, which is greater than e. If it is greater than e, then this log is going to have value greater than 1, and sin x greater than 1 cannot be possible. So here, no value of x can satisfy this equation. The answer should be 0. This is the what I can say. You need to play in decimal. If you are knowing that value of e is somewhat around 2.7, if you know value of root 3 is somewhere around 1.7, then you are going to stuck in this question. One of the student told that when I was taking interview, sir, here for root 3 I took 1.713 and finished. For 1.713 This 1 plus 1.713 got 2.713, which is less than E. If it is less than E, this answer will be less than 1. If this answer is less than 1, there are multiple answers possible. He chose more than 2. Just the margin of error, students. What I mean to tell you, that margin of error, just what I can say, a simple mistake, and that can lead you nowhere, right? That can convert your +4 to -5, because this 4 will go and -1 will go in bonus. Okay. Yes, Ne Patel. Is this clear? Vaibhav Rathod, Yash, Yashashvi Reddy, Glow FF, Bubbly, Samir Gaming. I hope this is clear to you. Can we move towards next question? So you need to remember these values correct up to 2 decimal places. Now, the area of region enclosed by parabola y equal to 4x minus x square and 3y equal to x minus 4 whole square. So first we need to identify the graph, identify the region, then only we can solve this. Yes. Sir, 1.73 we have to round off, that it becomes 2. Glow FF, that only I was explaining you. That if you are going to round off, then you are not going, you will not be able to solve this question. You need to solve this question with the help of these 2 decimal points. Right. 1.73 is not becoming 2. In 1.73 we are adding 1, so it is becoming 2.73. And we are comparing 2.73 with 2.718. Is this clear, Glow FF? What is your real name, by the way? Now for y is equal to 4x minus x square, its last term will be -4. So you can give this -4 to both the places. -4 plus 4x minus x square. So y minus 4 will become this. If you take minus common, this will be x minus 2 whole square. Check. X square minus 2 to the 4x plus 4. I'm taking minus common from here. So x minus 2 whole square will become minus of y minus 4. So this type of parabola you can draw first. X square equal to 4by, where b is negative. Its vertex will be 2 comma 4. Suppose here we are having 2 and here we are having 4. So this is 2 comma 4 and this will be something like this. Check. If you want to find where it is touching x-axis, if you substitute y is equal to 0, then for y equal to 0, here only directly, x square will become 4x. If x square will become 4x, then x will be 0 or x will be 4. Check please. If I am substituting y equal to 0, then 0 is equal to x, 4 minus x. It is going to pass through origin as well, right? But how come it possible? For x equal to 0, yes, not origin, yes. For x equal to 0, you are going to have y equal to 0 as well. Yes, yes, it is becoming origin. 2 comma 4, if cow. Yes, yes. Something like this we are getting. Please give me some response. Because 2 minus 2, 2 plus 2. Okay, next parabola. X minus 4 whole square, 3y. So if you make this y as subject, so or x minus 4 whole square, x square equal to 4by. So its vertex will be 4 comma 0. This is the vertex, student. So this parabola is something like this. So this is one point of intersection. You need to find first another point of intersection. For that, you need to compare both the curves. To compare both the curves, if you substitute y equal to 4x minus x square, so 3 times 4x minus x square will become x minus 4 whole square. Hope you are getting my point. Just simplify and try to get values of x. One value is 4, but obvious that you can cancel out. So this will become 3x 4 minus x square here. So 4 minus x square, or just you can multiply 4 3s are 12x minus 3x square is equal to x square minus 4 2s are 8x plus 4 square 16. Minus 3x square plus x square will give you 4x square, minus 8 minus 12 will give you minus 16, minus 20 particularly. Minus 8 minus 12 will give you minus 20x plus 16 equal to 0. If you take 4 common, So x square minus 5x plus 4 is equal to 0. This will give you x minus 1, x minus 4 as roots. So x equal to 4 already you got. If you substitute x equal to 1, this is going to give you another point of intersection. For x equal to 1, your y will become 4 minus 1, that is 3. 1 comma 3. Now you can find this area easily or not. Please give me some response. Just by using area covered by the first curve minus area covered by the second curve. The area covered by the first curve, for which you are already having y equal to 4x minus x square. The area is equal to integration 1 to 4. I am going with respect to x-axis 1 to 4. So y is equal to 4x minus x square. And from here, your y will become x minus 4 whole square by 3. X minus 4 whole square by 3. Yes, you can keep this like this only. Just now this question is of integration and upper limit, lower limit, right? I hope you can solve this from home further, right? For this type of question, you cannot skip. Yes. Okay. Yes, Paish Shahu, is this clear? Hi Yash, hi Glow FF. Can we move towards next question, please? Right. Hope this is clear to you, everyone. Students, getting my point, right? So here now, next part is easy or not? Integration of 4x. Because I need to show you so many lengthy questions as well. So hope you can do this from home, everyone. 4x square by 2. So that will give you 2x square. 4x square by 2, that will give you 2x square. Minus x square, that will give you x cube by 3. Minus. Now x minus 4 whole square by 3, that will give you x minus 4 whole cube by 3. So x minus 4 whole cube by 9 means x minus 4 to the power 3 by 3 3s are 9. And this limits will be from 1 to 4. Right? This I am giving you from home. Let us see next question. Yes. Now see, this is your question from AP and GP. This is also very nice question. You can see over here. Second, 8th and 44th terms of AP are first, second and third term of respective GP. Now see here, we need to play with AP and GP. Here, they are discussing with first AP, and the first term of this AP is 1. So they are discussing that its second term, its 8th term, its 44th term are first 3 consecutive terms of GP, first, second and third term, right? So for that, can I write this second term as 1 plus D? I am assuming that D is common difference for AP. This will become 1 plus 7D and this will become 1 plus 43D or not. Check please. Next, you need to find sum of first 20 terms. Sum of first 20 terms can be found if you know A and D. And A you already know, just you need to find value of D. For that, it is given that they are first 3 terms of GP. If they are first 3 terms of GP, can I apply this relationship that B square equal to AC? If any 3 consecutive terms are in GP, can't I apply this relationship? If I am applying this relationship, so yes, Seema Khandelwal, hi, welcome. Yes, Bhumika Hegde, welcome, welcome. Okay. So if I simplify further, one of my earlier student, she was also having the same name, Bhumika Hegde, in Karnataka. A square plus 2ab, 7 2s are 14d, plus 7 square, 49d square. This will become 1 plus 43d plus d plus 43d square. Is this clear, students? Please give me some response. Now 49d square, this 1 will get cancelled out from here. Now 49d square minus 43d square will give you 6d square. 49d square minus 43d square will give you 6d. Now this 14d, 43 plus d, that is 44d. 14d minus 44d, that will give you minus 30d equal to 0. So either d is equal to 0 or 6d equal to 30, which will give you d equal to 5. D can't be 0. If d will become 0, then this terms will become constant terms. This will going to form one constant AP and constant GP, right? So for d equal to 5, if I find sum of first 20 terms, so that will be n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So 2 times 1 plus 20 minus 1, that is 19 times 5. 19 5s are 95 or not? Please give me some response. 25 is 100. So 95 plus 2 will give you 97. 97 into 2 will give you 970 as answer of sum of first 20 terms of. Once you got this answer, question is finished. So this is also one of the easiest question of this. Can we move towards next question, please? Easy? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, good evening. Good evening, Seema Khandelwal. Good evening. Right. Next. Yes, Yash. Okay. Can we move towards next question? Please give me some response. Okay. Let us move towards next question. Right. Great, 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 great. Guys are doing great. Okay. This is question of integration, and this is also lengthier question. We are going to do this. Now see here, if you know King's rule and Queen's rule, then also it is lengthier. Just we need to apply here one by one King's rule and Queen's rule, right? Now let us try to apply. But first tell me how many of you know this rule says King's rule and Queen rule. Generally, many students are solving this without knowing its name. Even when I was in class 12th, even till my graduation, I was solving this type of questions without knowing their names, right? Yes. So see over here. So here, your I is, I'm forgetting about this 120 by pi. Just let us consider this as I. So if you apply King's rule over here, that is a minus x, if you substitute, here you are going to have pi minus x whole square. Sin pi minus x will become sin x, cos pi minus x will become minus cos x. But in denominator, since you are having fourth power, so this will become sin to the power 4 plus cos to the power 4 only. If I simplify over here in the students, so this pi minus x whole square will become pi square minus 2 pi x plus x square. Please give me some response. But since I'll give this minus sign over here, so after giving this minus sign, this will reduce to 2 pi x positive minus pi square minus x. If I apply this King's rule, that is I write this I in terms of minus I, because this minus x square, that part containing minus x square will become minus I. Minus I will come to this side, I plus I will become 2I. This will become 2I is equal to integration 0 to pi, 2 pi x minus pi square, 2 pi x minus pi square into sin x cos x upon sin to the power 4 plus cos to the power 4. Hope this is clear to you. Is this clear, everyone? Check, please. Now, if this is clear to you, let us move towards next part. What can we do over here? Here we are having 2 pi x minus pi square. More or less, I can take this pi common or not. If I take pi common, then this will become 2I is equal to pi times integration 0 to pi. If I'm taking this pi common, this will become 2x minus pi or not. Check. Here I am having sine into cos. In denominator, I am having sine to the power 4 plus cos to the power 4 dx. Check, please, everyone. So can I apply King's rule again? Check. If I try to apply King's rule again over here, then 2i is equal to pi times integration 0 to pi. If I replace this x by pi minus x, then understand what will become, what will be value of this 2x minus pi. So this 2x minus pi, that will become 2 times pi minus x minus pi. Check, please. That is 2 pi minus 2x. 2 pi minus 2x minus pi. 2 pi minus pi is pi, pi minus 2x. And you are going to have minus x from, you are going to have minus sign from this cos, because sin pi minus x is sine only. If you substitute that minus x, this will become 2x minus pi. So is it becoming same or not? So when after substituting a minus x or a plus b minus x, you are going to get same value, that is becoming Queen's rule. If it is becoming different and you are adding 1 plus 2, that is King's rule. And if it is becoming same, it is Queen's rule. For Queen's rule, just you need to write this 0 to pi as 2 times 0 to pi by 2, and this whole terms will remain as it is. All terms will remain as sine into cos upon sine to the power 4 plus cos to the power, right? First case was case of king's rule. This case is case of queen's rule. Hope this is clear to you. For king's rule, you need to apply this. You need to add both of them. For queen's rule, you can take this thing. Can we proceed, everyone? Hope you are getting my point. Yes, Santosh Kumar, you want question paper? This is only question paper. Just take your note paper and write down with us. Okay. So now this 2i, I can cancel out this 2 over here. So this will become I is equal to pi times integration 0 to pi by 2. If I apply again King's rule, so sine pi by 2 minus theta will become cos, cos pi by 2 minus theta will become sine, cos, sine. What will happen to this 2x minus pi? Let us understand. So 2 times x will be written as pi by 2 minus x minus pi. So this will become pi minus 2x minus pi. So this is going to give you minus 2x. Bingo. Right. So your constants are going to get cancelled out, and here you are going to get minus 2x. From minus 2x, here you were having x square. Here you got minus 2x. Let us keep it as it is. Can't you take minus 2 outside? Check please. So this will become I is equal to minus 2 pi integration 0 to pi by 2. Hope you got this, everyone. Hope you got this. For 2x minus pi, so I've replaced x with pi by 2 minus x. So 2 times pi by 2 minus 2x minus pi I was having, pi minus pi got cancelled out, minus 2x. So now this became minus 2 pi integration 0 to pi by 2 sin x into cos x upon sine to the power 4 plus cos to the power 4 dx. But still this x is annoying you. Yes, still this x is annoying you. You don't want this x. Because if this x is present, you are not going to solve this question. You are not being able to solve this question. So if I apply King's rule again, so this x will be replaced by pi by 2 minus x or not. And pi by 2 minus the part containing x is going to become again I. Please give me some response. You are not getting my point. Let me write this for you because of this minus 2 pi, you might be getting difficulty. So I is equal to minus 2 pi integration 0 to pi by 2. First term will contain pi by 2 into sine into cos upon sine to the power 4 into cos to the power 4 minus x. So that will be minus x integration 0 to pi by 2. Now minus x, I am writing over here, sine into cos upon sine to the power 4 plus cos to the power 4 dx. Hope you got this one. For x, I written pi by 2 minus x. Now this minus minus will become plus x. If I write this as plus x, and again definitely this minus 2 pi is going to get multiplied over here. So this will become plus 2 pi x plus for I is equal to minus 2 pi, right? I is equal to minus 2 pi, and here you are having x. So if you take this minus outside, this is going to become minus I. Check please. Take care over here. Majority students are making mistake over here. This will become minus I. Understand this carefully, right? This will become minus I. Why? Because I is having this minus 2 pi in all the remaining terms. Minus and this will become minus I. Minus I if you take outside, this side, this I plus I will become 2i. So 2i is equal to 2i is equal to minus 2 pi integration 0 to pi by 2. You can keep this pi by 2 over here, 0 to pi by 2, here pi by 2. Sine cos upon sine to the power 4 plus cos to the power 4 dx. Now your question is simpler. Now you can solve this easily, right? This 2 will get cancelled out. I will become minus pi square by 2, limit 0 to pi by 2. Now you can divide by cos to the power 4 in numerator and denominator. In denominator you are going to have 10 to the power 4 plus 1. 1 cos will get cancelled out, sine by cos 10. 1 by cos square will become sec square x. So here you can take t square. 10 square x is equal to t. So 2 tan x sec square x dx will become dt. Now just you require here 2. So this will become minus pi square by 4 integration. This will become dt upon t square plus 1. Limits tan 0 will give you 0, tan pi by 2 will tends to infinity. Integration 1 upon 1 plus t square will become tan inverse t. Limits from 0 to infinity, tan inverse infinity will give you pi by 2, tan inverse 0 will give you 0. Pi by 2 in multiplication with minus pi square by 4 will give you minus pi cube by 8 as answer. So why I was telling that this question paper was lengthy and moderate and tough, because for this type of question also you need to struggle a lot. And even the question is not finished yet. You got value of I as minus pi cube by 8. Here you are having 120 by pi. So your final answer will be 120 by pi into modulus of pi cube by 8. So this will be pi will get cancelled at pi square, and this will become 8. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 30 by 2, 15. 15 8 is a 120, 15 pi square. And okay. Hope this is clear to you. Can we move to the next question, please? Seema, Yash, Bhavani, Samir Gaming. Right? So, yes. Let us see more difficult question. So, just see king, queen, then again king. Right? Then you got. Next question. This was easier question, students, based on Baker's method. The number of ways to distribute 21 identical apples to 3 children. You need to distribute this 21 identical apples to 3 children such that each child gets at least 2 apples. So here, x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 21 or not? Check please. Now already you are giving 2 2 to each child. So minus 2 minus 2 minus 2. This will become minus 6. 21 minus 6 will become 15 or not? Please give me some response. So now you need to distribute this 15 chocolates to this child such that you can distribute 0 as well, right? 0 is included over here. So this will become 15 plus 3 minus 1, C 3 minus 1, n plus r minus 1, C r minus 1 is the formula for this kind of distribution of identical objects, right? So 15 plus 2, 17, C 2, which will give you 17 into 16 by 2. 2 8s are 17 and 2 8s are 16. 17 8s are 8 7s are 56. 5 8 1s are 8 plus 5 13. 136. Can we move towards next question, please? Everyone, 136. Is this clear, students? Yes. Hi, Panchi. Good evening. You were present yesterday as well. Uh, hi, Ankara. Ready? Satish. Ilauno. Yes, Bhavani Hiremat. A. Right, you also got it. Okay. Can we move towards next question, please? Everyone. Okay. Let us see next question now. So, yes, this is your question of limit. And from here, you need to find value of 16 a square plus b square plus c square. So this you can do easily by series expansion. But for that, your concepts of series expansion should be clear. Here, if you release the limit, this should have 0 by 0 form. Then and then only you are going to get finite, right? This you can do by two ways, either by using L'Hopital or by series expansion. But by L'Hopital, you need to use again and again. By series expansion, you can solve it very easily. So before applying series expansion, you can see over here, since limit x tends to 0, sine 0 by 0 will become 1. You can multiply and divide with x over here, so such that sin x by x will give you 1 as answer. If sin x by x is becoming 1, in denominator you are having x cube. So you need to write series of numerator such that you can have maximum term still x cube, because in denominator you are having x. So for a x square, e to the power x, students, that is 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial, but no need. Why? Because here you are going to get x cube. Minus b, series of log will be x minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 and so on. Right? Yes, we want till x cube only. Plus cx, e to the power minus x will give you 1 minus x by 1 factorial. Then minus x whole square will give you again plus x square by 2 factorial. We need to stop over here. Reason, x cube is coming. Now, if I write coefficients of x first, the x I am going to get here with minus b and here with c. So coefficient of x will be c minus b, which has to become 0 so that I can get finite answer of this. If I write coefficient of x square, so for x square, here I am going to have a. For this x square, I am going to have as plus b by 2. For this x square, I am going to have answer as or coefficient as minus c. Check this. A plus b by 2 minus. Now, for x cube, here I am going to have a as coefficient of x cube. For here, this will become minus b by 3. For log, factorial is not coming in denominator. Take care that. So here you are going to have minus b by 3. And for here, x cube, you are going to have c by 2 factorial plus c by 2. Is this clear, everyone? You can tell me yes if you agree. Right. Now here, c minus b should become 0, which in turn will give you b equal to c. This should become 0. That is a plus b by 2 minus c should become 0. So here if you keep b equal to c, so this will become c by 2 minus c, which will give you a minus c by 2 equal to 0, implies a will give you c by 2. And to get this as finite answer in denominator, you are having x cube. If you cut x cube and x cube, so since this is coefficient of x cube, you are going to have a minus b by 3 plus c by 2 as answer 1. So if you substitute b as c and a as c by 2, a as c by 2, b as c minus c by 3 plus c by 2 equal to 1. C by 2 plus c by 2 will give you c. C minus c by 3 is 1. So 3 minus 1, 2c by 3 equal to 1. C will give you 3 by 2. If you are getting c as 3 by 2, students, again understand this carefully. If you are getting this c as 3 by 2, so for that you can get value of b as well. So b will be also 3 by 2. A will become 3 by 4. So this is 9 by 16. This is 9 by 4 plus 9 by 4. So 9 by 4 plus 9 by 4 will give you 2 times 9 by 4, which will give you 9 by 2. Multiply with 8 and divide with 8. 8 nines are 72. 72 plus 9 give you 81. By 16 and multiplication by 16 get cancel out. This is your final answer. Okay. So this you can solve easily if you know series expansion. If you go by L'Hopital, then also you can solve, but that will become lengthier. Yes. Santosh Kumar is asking, sir, which class question paper are you solving? Santosh, you can read description as well. Although I will tell you, this is JEE Mains 2024 memory-based question paper of 31st January second shift. Okay. Yes, Bhavani. Can we move towards next question, please? Okay. Okay. So JEE 2025 aspirant also came. Yes. Welcome. Welcome, Nand Kishore. This is going to help you in your preparation. Okay. Can we move towards next question, please? Students. Okay. This is also very nice question. See, here they asked if A is square matrix of order 3 and if its determinant A, then find the value of determinant of adjoint A. Now you might be knowing that if determinant of A you are having, then determinant of adjoint A will become determinant A to the power n minus 1. Determinant of adjoint A will become determinant A to the power n minus 1 square. Please give me some response, students. If I am taking this adjoint of A 2024 times or n times, so here this determinant of adjoint, if it is given 2024 times, so this is going to be determinant A to the power n minus 1 to the power 2020. This is the value of determinant A. The value of determinant A is 2. 2 to the power n. N is what? Order 3. So 2 minus 1 to the power 2024. Sorry, 3 minus 1. So this will become 2 to the power 2 to the power 2024. This is not finished yet. Here they want you, even they asked one more thing in this question, that if you are dividing this value by n, then what will be the remainder? See, I told you that this question paper, this shift was having difficult question paper of maths. This is the reason. This is not finished yet. They are telling that if you divide this by 9, then what will be the remainder? If you divide this number or this value, then find the value of this. Then if you divide this value by 9, then what will be the remainder? So for that, first you need to understand the power. That what is the value of 2 to the power 2024? Getting my point? Nandakishore, getting my point? Shreyansh Pandey, yes, yes. Santosh, this is JEE question paper, Santosh. Right? Yes. So for that, let us understand this power, that 2 to the power 2024, what we are going to get from here. So 2 to the power 2024, students, can it be written as 2 square to the power 1012? Check please. Right? Because 1012 into 2 will give you 2024. Ultimately, you need to divide by 9. When can you divide this term by 9? If when can you find remainder if you are going to divide this term by 9? Whether if you can write this term as 8 minus 1, sorry, 8 plus 1, or you can write this term as 10 minus 1. We know that if I get 2 cube, I can write this as 8. So I am anyhow trying to get that whether can I write this 2 to the power 2024 in terms of 3 or not. Means if I divide this with 3, which remainder or what remainder I am going to get over here. So for that I am writing this as 2 square. 2 square is 4. 4 to the power 1012. Okay, right? Because 1012 into 2 will become 2024. What is the reason? Because if I want to divide this by 3, then I should be able to write this as in the form of 2 plus 1. Means 2 or 3 plus 1 or 3 minus 1. But 2 can be written as 3 minus 1. That is the easiest form. So 4 can be written as 3 plus 1, or even you can write 2 as 3 minus 1 as well. That is also fine. So 3 plus 1 to the power 1012, or even to take this 2 as 3 minus 1 to the power 2024, that is also fine. So if you divide this by 3, your remainder will be 1 to the power 1012. So here you are going to have remainder 1. Similarly, if you are moving by this way, if you are going to divide this with 3, your remainder will be minus 1 to the power even power. Minus 1 to the power even, that is plus 1. The remainder is 1. So this 2 to the power 2024 can be written as 3m plus 1. Hope this is clear to you, right? M is any number. Because from here you can write this as 3m plus 1, whether from here or here. Both the ways are correct. Is it clear, everyone? Please give me some response. If you are writing this as 3m plus 1, now your required number will become 2 to the power 3m plus 1. So this will be 2 to the power 3m into 2. You can keep this 2 aside. 2 to the power 3m will become 2 cube to the power m, which is 8 to the power m. 8 can be written as 9 minus 1 to the power m. So here your remainder will become minus 1 to the power m. Hope this is clear to you. For minus 1 to the power m, students, it depends on whether m is even or odd. So first you need to check whether m is even or odd. So you need to go in the depth of m from where you written m. M you written from here. So again, you write this from your binomial part, right? How we were writing this binomial? Students, 3 plus 1 to the power 1012. So you know this is becoming 1012 C0. If I take this as 1 plus 3, then 3 to the power 0, which is 1 only, plus 1012 C1 3 to the power 1 up to 1012 C 1012 3 to the power 101. Right? And this will become 1. So can you say whether can we determine that after taking this 3 common, the remaining term will become even or odd? Tell me. If I am taking 3 common, here I am going to have 1012 only. Then in the next term, I'll be having 3 to the power 1. And in the last term, I'm going to have 3 to the power 1011. So from here, if I say whether it is even or odd, I would be say we can't determine. Right? Because every time we are going to get this 3 common, 3 common, 3 common. If you see multiples of 3, those are going to become odd only. In odd, if you add even number, that will become odd only. So here, your m will become odd. Please take care over here. M will become odd. Similar approach, if you use from that part 2024, you are going to get the same approach, but just instead of 1012, you are going to have 20. Please give me some response. M will become odd. Since M is odd, so this will give you minus 1 as reminder. If 2 is will be multiplied, you are going to get minus 2 as reminder. Reminder can't be minus 2. Since you are dividing with now just 9, just add 9. So you are going to have final reminder as 7. This is your final answer. The final reminder will be 7. Hope this is clear to you. Please give me some response. Because here just we are going to get this 3 common, 3 common, 3 common, and series will go like that. Is this clear, everyone? You can tell me yes if you agree. Right, because 3 plus 3 common, 3 plus 3 common. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 you are going to. Is this clear? Right. Yes. Sir, whatever you teach, nothing came today. Shift 2. This is not for today's Ali Abbas. This is yesterday's. This is 31st January shift 2. Ali Abbas. Yes. Yes, Santosh Kumar. Let me explain one more time. Sir, Bhagyavanti ma'am, when is the her class? Okay, you can stay tuned for the channel. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Nand Kishore. Okay, everyone, is this clear? Please give me some response. See, this is difficult concept. This you will be able to understand once you know all these concepts, and once you solve all PYQs based on this concept, then only you will be able to able to understand this concept. Okay, yes. So for that, let me guide you one more time. I hope you all are clear with this 2 to the power 2 to the power 2024, right? Can I take one more approach? Let me check. 2 to the power 2024. I wrote this as 3m plus 1, right? 2 square, that is 4 to the power 1012. See, let me give you one more thing. This is 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. So if I write this as, let me give you one more approach, if you guys will be able to understand that. So this will become 4 to the power 1 into 4 to the power 1011. 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. Right? This is 4 to the power 3m, I can say. 4 to the power 3. But whether can I utilize that? If 4 to the power 3m I am having. Now, to check cyclicity of 4. So 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 16. Then, sorry, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16, 4 fives are 20. Then 4 six are 24, 4 sevens are 28. The cyclicity is 5 to go by this. Right. Or else, if you want to go by cyclicity by 5, here you can get unit digit, but can we use that unit digit? No, no, this is the fine method. This is only easiest method, students. Right. Or you can go by 4 into 4 to the power 3m. If you write that in the power of 2, so this will become 2 to the power 4 into 2 to the power 4 to the power 3m. So 2 to the power 4 is 16. 2 to the power 4 to the power 3m. Moreover, you can write this as 64 to the power m. But I guess this is not of no use. Right, because ultimately you need to understand whether this multiple of what. Okay. Can we move to our next question, please, everyone? Great. Now let us try to understand this question. Understand, everyone? Okay, Vishal Power, good night. Yes, fansmate, ask your doubt. Ah, okay. And yes, namaskar. Mojackson official, namaskar. Okay. Now let us try. Yes, hi Jatin, hi Jatin. Now see over here, students, what they are asking over here. That let the mean and variance of 6 observation. Question from statistics, right? Your favorite chapter. That mean and variance of 6 observation is given to you. So first you can discuss about mean, that A plus B plus 68, 44. Just you can find their sum separately. So here you are having 68 plus 44 plus 48 plus 60. So this will become 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 4, 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 4, 20. This will become 2, 6 plus 4, 10, 6 plus 4, 10, 20 plus 2, 22, 220. 220 is equal to, or divide by 6 is equal to 55. So A plus B will become 6 fives are 30, 30 into 11 will become 330 minus 220. Hope you are getting my point, right? Now 330 minus 220 will give you 110. The sum of two numbers A plus B. Right? You can get one more relation by variance or by putting formula of variance. Now what is the formula of variance, students? Check. So here you can see this variance sigma square. Let me subtract this so that I can have space for variance. So sigma square is 194. Sigma square, you can apply sigma xi square by n minus x bar square, because x bar square is given to you. So from here I can get value of a square plus b square. Yes, Jatin, I already took your name. Fans mate, please focus on here. Right. What do you will know after hearing that? Okay. Yes, sir, this is the concept of probability. No, beta. Right. Okay, Priyansh Thakur. Very nice. Now see over here, everyone. So sigma square is 194. Sigma xi square, that is a square plus b square. Now you need to square all these four terms and you need to add. That is the big deal. Minus x bar square. X bar square is 55 square, right? Squaring 55 square is not a big deal. That is easy because 5 square will become 25. You might be knowing this shortcut, and 5 into 6 will become 30. This will become 3025. So that 3025 I can add over directly to 194. 3025 plus 194, 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 1 plus 1, 2. And this is 3219. I'll multiply this 3219 with 6. 3219 into 6. 6 nines are 54. 6 ones are 6 plus 5, 11. 6 twos are 12 plus 1, 13. 6 threes are 18 plus 1, 19. So 19,314 I am getting from here, right? For remaining value, just I need to square all of them and I need to subtract. So 68 square, 8 square is 64, 4 and 6. 8 6 are 48, 48 2s are 96, 96 plus 6 will give you 102. 6 square 36 plus 10 46. 4624 only you are getting directly here. 44 square. So this is nothing but 4 square into 11 square. 4 square is 16. Or just let us go directly. 4 square is 16. 6 will get 1. 4 4s are 16. 6 are 32. Plus 1 33. 3 will be remainder. 4 square 16 plus 3 19. 48 square. 8 square 64. 4 here 6. 8 4s are 32. 32 2s are 64. Plus 6 70 0 7. 4 square 16. 16 plus 4 20 plus 3 23. 60 square, which is 3600. If I add all of them, so 6 plus 4, 10 plus 4, 14. Now 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. Now 6 plus 3, 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 6 will give you 24. You need to be patient. Now 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. So 12,464. 12,460. This is negative. This is value of a square plus b. Hope this is clear to you. Please give me some. If I simplify this, 4 minus 4 will become 0, right? 11 minus 6 will become 5. Now 2, this will become 8. 12 minus 4 will give you 8. 8 minus 2 will become 0. 6850 is value of a square plus b. Now you want to find value of a plus 3b. To get value of a plus 3b, first you need to find a and b separately. For that, just you can apply square on both sides. This will become a square plus b square plus 2ab. You can substitute value of a square plus b square. So from where you can get value of a into b. That a into b you can substitute and then you prove. Hope this is clear to you. Please give me some response. So remaining part I am leaving you from home. Right? I have already told you this many, I already done this many calculations. So remaining calculation you can do. Okay. Yes. Can we move towards next question? Everyone? Yes, Ali Abbas Mukherjee. Then which concept is this? This is of statistics, beta. This is of statistics. Okay. Sir, one PUC question when you are teach, sir. No, Santosh, I am here to teach JEE, not PUC. Okay, Santosh? Okay. Yes, BGM edits. Yes, Jatin. Okay. Can we move towards next question? Great, 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 great. Now see, this is your very nice question of differential equation. And this question is useful to you in your physics chemistry as well. In your physics and chemistry, you might have done this type of questions. So dt by dt equal to minus k, capital T minus 80, where capital T is equal to 168, t equal to 0. Here, but obvious that small t is representing time and capital T is representing temperature. At t equal to 0, they gave you one value of temperature, and at t equal to 45, they need you or they want you to find value of capital T or same temperature. So for that, if you see your differential equation, this differential equation is of type separable variable or not. Please type in comment box that which type of differential equation you are seeing over here, everyone. Yes. So this is nothing but your separable variable type of differential equation. So this will become dt upon t minus at is equal to minus k times dt. Since all variables are separated, you can apply integration easily. Integration of 1 upon t minus at will give you ln t minus at or not. Check please. So this will become minus kt plus c. So by after putting initial values, you can get values of c. What are initial values? T capital T is 160. So ln 160 minus 80 will give you 80 is equal to 0 plus c. So value of c is nothing but ln 80. So after substituting that value of c, right, you can get your answer in terms of k only, and you can see your answer is given in terms of k as well. So ln t minus 80. So ln t minus 80 is equal to, now, minus k, t minus 80 minus k will remain as it is. Small t is 45. C is nothing but ln 80 plus ln 80. So you can take this ln 80 towards this side. So this will become t minus 80 upon 80 inside ln. ln will go to that side. It will become e to the power minus k times 45. So t will become 80 times e to the power minus 45k plus 80. Or you can keep this 80 outside as well. In the questions, it is given in form of 75. So I guess there is some error because this is memory based question. So error might be in identifying value of C, or error might be in particularly I can say options or in the given condition. So when it can come 75 students, if this in given condition it is not 160, it is 155. If it is 155, then you can get this 75 as value of C, ln 75 that we can use over here. Is this clear everyone? Yes. Can we move to the next question please? Yes, BGM edits. Yes, Santosh. Yes, Jatin. Ali Abbas Mukherjee. Shivam. Great, 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 great. Okay. Let us move towards. Okay. Next question. Okay. Now. Okay. See here, students. This is also moderate level question. Let me show you this question, please. See here. Here it is given that a line of negative slope passing through center of circle. You can see this circle is passing through origin because no constant term in the circle. From here, can I get center of circle or not? Here 2g equal to minus 16, 2f equal to minus 4. So g is equal to minus 8, f is equal to minus 2. Minus g will become 8, minus f will become 2. So center of circle will become 8 into 2. Line is passing through 8 comma 2 and it is having one negative slope. So line is something like this. Check please. This is 8 comma 2. Right. And it intersect positive x and y axis at a and b. So you need to find minimum value of OA plus OB. So for that, first let us try to write values of A and B. So from here, I need to use concept of negative slope. So can I write this equation of line first, which will be y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Correct? Please give me some response. Now, if I want to find coordinates of A, I need to substitute y equal to 0. If I substitute y equal to 0, then this will become minus 2. Minus 2 equal to m times x minus 8. So minus 2 by m is equal to x minus 8. So x will become 8 minus 2 by m, where m is negative. 8 minus 2 by m. Similarly, To get coordinates of B, if I substitute value of x as 0, so y minus 2 will become minus 8m. So y will become 2 minus 8m. Will become 2 minus 8. Since it is already mentioned that these are on positive sides of both the axes, so minimum value of OA plus OB, if I want to obtain, let me write OA plus OB, that will be 8 minus 2 by m plus 2 minus 8m. Check please. 8 minus 2 by m plus 2 minus 8. Is it clear to you? Please give me some response. If I substitute y equal to 0, then minus 2 equal to m times x minus 8. So minus 2 by m equal to x minus 8. So x will become 8 minus 2. If I substitute x equal to 0, then y minus 2 will become minus 8m, y will become 2 minus 8. So 8 plus 2 will give you 10. And here you are having minus 8m minus 2 by m. How can we get minimum value of minus 8m minus 2 by m? Understand this carefully. We can get minimum value of 8 by m plus 2 by m by using AMGM inequality or not. 8 by m plus 2 by m by 2 is greater than or equal to square root of 8 by m, 2 by m into 8m. 2 by m into 8m. Check please. Here, although m is negative, this m is going to get cancelled out from here or not. This will become 8 2s are 16. Square root of 16 will give you 4. You can take 2 over here. So 4 2s are 8. So if 4 2s are 8, here you are going to have 10 minus 8. So minimum value of OA plus OB will be 2. Is it clear, students? Please give me some response. Right, easy. You need to use AMGM inequality over here. Okay, great. Yes. Sir, JEE cutoff for CSE in NIT Surathkal. For NIT Surathkal, you need to have more than 220, 230 minimum. Right. Even you can have for easier paper 240 marks, 250 marks also require, about 240, 250. If reflection of 1 minus 10, 1 in the line is alpha, beta, gamma, then value of 2 alpha plus 3 beta plus 5 gamma. Now understand this carefully. 2 alpha plus 3 beta plus 5 gamma. This is the line. In this line, this is one point which is 1 comma minus 10 comma 1. Its reflection is given to you as alpha comma beta comma gamma. Right. If it is reflection of this, then very first condition you can get that this is 2 comma 3 comma 5. This is vector B. 2 comma 3 comma 5. So vector B and this dot product will become 0 or not. If I apply dot product of these two, suppose these points are PQ, vector PQ, I'm going to have coefficients of alpha, beta, gamma as 2 alpha, 3 beta, 5 gamma. 2 alpha, 3 beta, 5 gamma. From there only you can solve it. If you don't know this, then first you need to find this M point over here. Then you need to find Q, right? So first identify this shortcut. So here, this will become 2 times alpha minus 1 plus 3 times beta plus 10 plus 5 times gamma minus 1 is equal to 0. So 2 alpha plus 3 beta plus 5 gamma will become, this minus 2 will go to that side plus 2, plus 30 will go to that side minus 30, minus 5 will go to that side plus 5. 2 plus 5, 7, minus 30 will give you minus 23 and its mode will give you positive. That's it. But this can be done if your mind is calm and you are able to identify that this is 2 alpha plus 3 beta plus 5 gamma. Please give me some response. Yes or no? Right. Okay. Next. Eccentricity of an ellipse is 1 upon root 2. The eccentricity is given to us 1 upon root 2. Here A is greater than B. So you can have B square is equal to A square 1 minus E square. So this will become B square equal to A square 1 minus half, or I can say 2B square equal to A square. This is the one relationship or first relationship between B square and A square that you can get from eccentricity. It passes through focus of the parabola. Okay. This ellipse is passing through focus of parabola whose vertex is at 2 comma 3. So vertex of this parabola is at 2 comma 3. This is vertex 2 comma 3. And its directrix is given to you. Directrix is 2x plus y minus 6. And suppose here you are having focus. Focus you can give name as h comma k. Ellipse is passing through this focus. So if you have coordinates of focus, then you can have other relationship between a and b. From both relationship, you can get value of a square, a and b. And you need to find length of lattice rectum. Length of lattice rectum of ellipse is 2b square by a for this kind of ellipse, a greater than b. For 2b square by a, if you substitute b square as a square or 2b square as a square, this will become a square by a. So ultimately a. So at least you need to find value of a. Is this clear, everyone? Please give me some response. Okay, great, great, great. You guys are doing good. Now, let us move towards next part of this question. Now, how can I get this focus? Just you need to use concept of parabola. Very first concept, axis of parabola is perpendicular to its directrix or not. So if its directrix is having slope as minus a by b, that is minus 2, then slope of this axis will become half or not. So this will become y minus 3 is equal to half x minus 2. So this will become 2y minus 6 is equal to x minus 2. So x minus 2y plus 6 minus 2 plus 4 will become 0. X minus 2y plus 4 equal to equation of directrix. Now equation of axis. Now equation of axis and equation of directrix if you solve. So this is 2 to the 4x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. I multiplied this with 2. Minus 2y plus 2y will get cancelled out. 4x plus x will give you 5x. 5x minus 8 equal to 0. So x will give you 8 by 5. Once you are getting x as 8 by 5, you can substitute that value in any one of the equation and you can get value of y. So if x is 8 by 5, so y will be equal to 6 minus 2x, 6 minus 16 by 5. 6 5 is 30, 30 minus 16 will give you 14 by 5. 8 by 5 comma 14 by 5. So once you got these values of x and y as 8 by 5 comma 14 by 5. Now from here you can find value of h by taking 8 by 5 plus h by 2 equal to 2. 14 by 5 plus k by 2 equal. So h is equal to 2 to the 4 minus 8 by 5. 5 4 is 20 minus 8. 12 by 5. Here k is equal to 3 to the 6 minus 14 by 5. 6 5 is 30 minus 4. 16 by 5. So once you know these values of h and k, from here you can obtain another equation of a square and b square. So that equation will become now 12 square, that is 144 by 25 a square, plus y square, that is 16 square is 256 by 25. 256 by 25. B square, you can write this as a square by 2, right, is equal to 1. So if you simplify here, this will become 256 into 2. You can add 144. You can get value of a square from here, and from there you can substitute value of a to get the answer. Is this clear, everyone? Yes, Ankush. Yes. My name is Ankush Ashish. Ashish Vaswani. Can we move towards next question, please? Okay. See, very nice question. This f of x is equal to e to the power minus modulus of ln x. X belongs to 0 to infinity. X is positive. If f of x is discontinuous at m points, that is a point of discontinuity are m for this f and point of non-differentiability are n, then we need to find value of m plus n. So first let us understand this graph of f e to the power minus ln x. So we know that this graph of ln x is like this, right? Log 1 will become 0. It is positive after 1 and it is negative below 1. For 0 to 1 it will be negative. You can write this, you can do this by two ways. One is by graphically and one by just simply shorting it out. So this will become e to the power minus ln x. If x is greater than or equal to 1, this will become e to the power plus ln x. If x is lying between 0 to 1, or 0 less than x less, because ln 1 will become 0. Hope this is clear to you. Now this will become, you can give this minus to above, this will become e to the power ln will get cancelled out 1 upon x and x. For 0 less than x less than 1. For 1 upon x, this will become, or for 1 greater than or equal to x. Now if you want to find its point of discontinuity, now see over here. At left hand side of 1, it is 1 only. At right hand side of 1, it is 1 only. From 0 to 1, it is x. Now after 1 to infinity, it is 1 upon x. So this is what something your graph line. At 1, it is going to have non-differentiability, sharp edge. The point of non-differentiability is 1, point of discontinuity is 0. Further, still if you want to find its differentiation for f dash x, this will be minus 1 upon x square and this will be 1. This differentiability on left side of 1 will become 1 only, but its differentiability on right side of 1 will become minus 1. So it is having different slopes on left hand side and right hand side. So it is non-differentiable at one point. M plus n will become 1 for this. You can do this question both by graphically, by algebra. If this is clear to you, can we move towards next question, please? Let us move to question. Now, very nice question of permutation combination. 6cm plus 2 times 6cm minus 1 plus 6cm minus 2 equal to 8c3, where it is given that m is not equal to 1. N minus 1 p3 upon np4 is given to you as 1 by 8. Then try to find value of n minus 1 cm plus npm. How can we find this? So here you can write this equation as 6cm plus 6cm minus 1 plus 6cm minus 1 plus 6cm minus 2 is equal to 8c. Hope this is clear to you. For these two, if you check 6cm plus 6cm minus 1, this will become 6 plus 1 7cm. NCR plus NCR minus 1 will become n plus 1 CR. Correct? Yes, Bhumi. Hi Bhumi. Hi BGM edits. Hi Acharya sir. Annual marathon session for 11th. See, this is JEE marathon. This is as of now JEE going on. For annual marathon, you just stay connected with channel. Right? Yes. Yes, BGM edits. Can we move towards next question or next part of this question, please? This will become 7CR. R is what? M minus 1. Again, 7cm plus 7cm minus 1. This will become 8cm, which is 8c3. So here you are having two possibilities. If 8cm is equal to 8c3, then m can have two values, whether m can be 3 or m can be 5. Getting my point? This is star mark. This is star mark, everyone. M can be 3 or m can be 5. Understand this carefully. M can be 3 or m can be 5. Now, once you are getting m can be 3 or 5, here, from here, you can try to get value of n, that is n minus 1 p3 times 8, or just you can keep over here npr is equal to n factorial upon n minus r factorial. So this will be n minus 1 factorial upon n minus r factorial, that is n minus 1 minus 3 factorial. Here it will be n factorial upon n minus 4 factorial. So this n minus 4 factorial, n minus 4 factorial will get cancelled out. This is nothing but 1 by 8. Now n minus 1 factorial upon n factorial. This is in numerator you are having n minus 1 factorial, and in denominator this is n times n minus 1 factorial. This is 1 by 8. So if you can simplify this, n will become 8. Now if you know value of n and m, now you can get value of n minus 1 cm. This will become 8 minus 1, 7 cm plus 8 pm. So there are two possibilities, whether m is equal to 3 or 5, right? Because 8c3 can be written as 8c5. Is there any possibility for m? Any other condition? M is not equal to 1, only this is given to you. Here, I guess, since this is memory based, there should be one more condition given to us, because two answers are possible. So if I take 7c3 plus 8p3, I'm going to get answer accordingly. If I take 5, so for 7c5 and 8p5, I'm going to get answer accordingly, right? So we can identify what is proper answer based on proper question. Can we move towards next question? Yes, Santosh Kumar. Okay, no problem, Santosh Kumar. Bye. Right. Once your network issues are sorted, then you can see this session. Now see, this is direct formula based question. Two lines are given to you, L1 and L2. I minus j plus k plus lambda 2i minus 14j plus 5k. And this is J, vector R in form of vector A plus vector B. You need to find shortest distance between these two lines. So first you need to check whether these two lines are parallel or not. If you check these two lines, here you are having 2 minus 14, 5. Here it is minus 2 minus 4, 7. These aren't parallel. Check please. Are these parallel lines? So since these are not parallel lines, there are skew lines over here. And this distance you can find by applying projection formula of A2 minus A1 on B1 cross B2. Or particularly you need to take mode of this project. What is the value of A2 minus A1, students? A2 minus A1 here. I is having 0, 0 minus 1, that is minus 1 only. Now J, 1 minus minus 1, 1 plus 1 will give you 2. Check please, 1 plus 1, 2. K, 1 minus 1, 0, minus 1, 2, 0. You can get value of vector B1 cross B2 as well by just solving this determinant, which is having values I cap, J cap, K cap. 2 minus 14, 5. Minus 2 minus 4, 7. Hope this is clear to you. Getting my point? You can solve this and you can get value of vector B as with I cap you are going to have 14 sevens are minus 98 plus 5 fours are 20 minus J cap 7 twos are 14 plus 5 twos are 10 plus K cap 4 twos are 8 14 twos are 24 minus 20. The minus 98 plus 20 will give you minus 78 minus J cap 14 plus 10 will give you 24 minus 32 K cap. This is nothing but value of vector B1 cross B2. You can take this as vector. Now just you need to apply projection formula. I think that you can easily apply this projection. Okay. I'm leaving that part to you from home. Just you need to take dot product of these two in numerator. In denominator, you need to find it. I told you again, if you are feeling like this question is easy, then its calculations are not that much. That's why this paper is coming in the category of difficult paper. Yes. Yes, good evening. Silk car and trucks. Okay. Is this clear, everyone? Can we move to our next question, please? Right. Hope this is clear to you. Now, yes, understand this question. A is square matrix of order 3 and V1, V2, V3 are 3 column matrices such that A V1, A V2, A V3 is equal to given to you some other column vectors. If V1, V2, V3 are this, find determinant of A. If you will try to do this by conventional method, it is called suicide because this is going to become lengthier like anything. Yes, you can use here one NCRT method. If A is your 3 by 3 matrix, understand this carefully. So you can write this A times V1, V2, V3 in this form. That means with the help of V1, V2, V3, you can form one 3 by 3 matrix, which is 0, minus 1, 2. Sorry. Elements in V1 are 1, 1, 1. So A times 1, 1, 1 in first column, 2, 0, 3 in second column, and 1, 1, minus 1 in third column. So A times V1, V2, V3, everyone. So this is 1, 1, 1, 2, 0, 3, 1, 1, minus 1. Will give you answer of A, V1, V2, V3. That is 1, 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 2, and 0, minus 1, 2. You should be able to know this concept. If you know, then it is easy for you. If you don't know, it is very difficult for you. Because you know anyhow row is going to multiply it with column. Row into column will give you this. First row into first column. Second row into second column will give us this. Sorry. First row into second column will give us this. First row into third column will give us this. Are you getting my point? Again, see over here. First row into first column will give us this value. Second row into first column will give us this value. Right? Second row into first column will give us this value. Second row into first. Third row into first column will give us this value. Now, here you can apply one more concept that if AB is equal to C, product of these two matrices is C, then determinant of AB will become determinant of C. Moreover, determinant of AB will become determinant of A into determinant of B, provided that all matrices are square matrices of same order. So if I apply now determinant to all the places, because ultimately I need to find determinant. So here determinant of A will become determinant of A into, I'll get determinant of this matrix, and here I'll get determinant of this matrix. Now that determinant I can find by using my shortcut. You can put this one here, put this one here, put this one here, put this minus one here. So this will become 3, 0, 2. So here you are going to have 3 plus 2. Here you are going to have minus 2 plus 3. 3 minus 2, that is 1. And you can subtract this. Here you can put this 1 here, 0 here. You can put this 3 here, 2 here. So this will be 0, 0 and 3. Now this will be 4 minus 4, 0, and this will be minus 2. Right? Because here minus 4 minus 2, and here you need to subtract. So 4 plus 2, 6, minus 6 plus 6 plus 3, 9. 3 plus 2, 5 minus 1, 4. So determinant of A into 4 is equal to 9. So determinant A will give you 9 by 4. This is the easiest approach for this question. Hope this is clear to you. Can we move towards next question, please? So this determinant A will become 9 by 4. If this determinant A is clear to you, let us move towards next question. Yes. Yes, I am fine. Car and truck, how are you? Now see, this is very lengthy question. This is going to ruin your time like anything. So for this type of questions, just you need to identify and you need to avoid, because it is not having any shortcut. Why? See, here you are given that A of 101 is 2 times 101, A into minus 101, A into this, and you need to find A minus 3i times xyz equal to minus 123. You need to find value of xyz. Here no shortcut will work, because ultimately you need to get value of xyz. Please give me some response. So for that, you need to try to find value of A. So for that, to find determinant A, you can write in previous method as well, that here first column is 101, then we are multiplying with minus 101, then you are multiplying with 010, which is giving you answer as 202 here, because if you multiply this to this will become 202, this will become minus 404, this will become 020. Right. This is what you are getting from here. Here exactly this is concept of eigenvalue and eigenvector. Here Ax is equal to lambda x, Ax is equal to lambda x, Ax is equal to lambda x. So these are three eigenvalues of this vector. These eigenvalues are 2, 4 and 2. These eigenvalues are given to us 2, 4, 2. And here they want you to find value of A minus 3i. If here you could have been, if they could have given eigenvalue over here, then this question could have become easier for you. But since it is not eigenvalue, this is not that much easy. You need to find solution of this, that A minus 3i xyz equal to minus 1, 2, 3. So for that you need to find A only. If you want to find A, there are two options. Whether you take all 9 elements of A, x1, y, you can take A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Please give me some response. Or another way, suppose this is B, suppose this is C. So AB equal to C, so A will become C times B inverse. You can get B inverse and you can write. And to find B inverse for 3 by 3 is very lengthy process. Even use shortcut, then also it is lengthy. Right? Yes, definitely we can use shortcut over here. See over here. For B, what will be value of determinant B? So for that, let me put 1 over here, 0 over here. Let me put 1 over here, 0 over here. So this will become 0, this will become 0, this will become minus 1. Right? Here, this will become 0, this will become 0, this will become 1. So minus 1 will become minus 2. This is determinant of B. If I want to find its adjoint, first I'll write this B transpose. So B transpose will be 1 minus 1 0, 0 0 1, and then 1 1 0. Then I need to use shortcut to find adjoint B. That shortcut is BCAB. So let me rewrite this B transpose again over here, which I got. That is 1 0 1 minus 1 0 1 0 1 0. If I use BCAB method over here, this is ABC, ABC. Understand this carefully. The adjoint B will be BCAB, BCAB. You can pick this B first. So for B, you are having BCAB. If you write in this BCAB form, 0, 1, minus 1, 0. 0, 1, minus 1, 0. For C, this will be 1 0 0 1. For A, 0, 1, 1, 0. So if we simplify further, this will become 0 minus 1 minus 1. This will become 0 minus 0, 0. This will become minus 1 minus 0 minus 1. Just you need to pay attention over here. There should not be chance or margin of error. This will be 1 minus 0, 1. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 1, 1. 0 minus 0, 0. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 2. 0 minus 0, 0. This is adjoint B. So B inverse will be 1 upon minus 2 into adjoint B. So ultimately, your A will become, and after finding A also, game is not over. Right? Because you need to find A minus 3i. Right? And then you need to find value of x, y, z. So here, your A is product of these two matrices, which is 2 minus 4, 0. Here, yes, you can give this half over here. Right? Let us give this half over here directly. So this will become 1, 2, 0. If I give negative sign, so minus 1, 2, 0. Minus 1, 2, 0. 0, 0, minus 1. 0, 0, minus 1. And here you can get 1, 2, 0 in terms of negative. Minus 1, minus 2, 0. Here, this adjoint B you can write over here as minus 1, 0, minus 1. 1, 0, 1, 0, minus 2, 0. And just you can apply row into column, and you can find A. Then you can go for A minus 3i. Hope you are getting my point. So if you apply row into column, first element you are going to get as minus 1 into minus 1 will be plus 1. 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 1 will become 3. Then 0 plus 0 plus 0 will give you 0. Then here you are going to get 1 ones are 1 plus 2 ones are 2, that is 3 plus 0. I guess you are going to have elements 3 only whenever you are going to get elements. So now this will become 0 into 0 into 0. This will become 0 into 0 into 2. Gotcha. This will become 0 into 0 into 0. This will become 1, that is plus 1. 1 minus 2 will give you minus 1 plus 0. This will become 0 into 0 into 0. This will become plus 1. 1 minus 2 will give you minus. Hope this is clear to you. So now you need to find A minus 3i. Just you need to subtract 3 from here. So A minus 3i will become 3 minus 3, 0. 2 minus 3, minus 1. Minus 1 minus 3 will give you minus 4. 0, 3, 0. 0 minus 1, 0. And here, if you multiply with this xyz, we are going to get minus 1, 2, 3. So xyz minus 1. Just you need to find value of xyz, which you can find easily. Right? X comma y comma z. Check. Now, not a big deal. This 3z will become minus 1. So z will become minus 1 by 3. Minus y will become 2. So y will become minus 2. Here you are going to get minus x minus 4z equal to 3, where you can substitute value of z and you can get value of x. This is easiest approach. And easiest approach is such lengthy, then think of original approach. Hope you are getting my point. Please give me some response. Yes, Omkar, hope this is clear to you. Yes, there are few students. Yes. Venu M. Shinde. When is JEE 2 exam? In April month. Okay. Can we move towards next question? Okay. I guess this is last question. Yes, and this is last question of this shift, students. See over here. So I told you that this is toughest paper of maths till now. So you are going to get time. F from minus infinity to minus 1 to open interval a to close interval b such that f of x is given to you as e to the power x cube minus 3x plus 1. If f is both 1, 1 and on 2, it is given that f is 1, 1 as well as f is on 2. If f is 1, 1, then f must be increasing or decreasing function, either increasing or decreasing function. Please give me some response. Since e to the power x is always increasing function and the f is defined from minus infinity to minus 1, we need to understand this function from minus infinity to minus 1 only. For that, we need to identify this domain x cube minus 3x plus 1. Then we need to find distance of this point to the curve. Okay. And this curve is nothing but straight line. This e to the power minus 3 is nothing but one constant. So for the students, where we can begin, from where we can begin, how we can start, let us see. So f from minus infinity to minus 1 to open interval AB is defined as f of x as e to the power x cube minus 3x plus 1. F is both 1, 1 and on 2. If I try to find roots of x cube minus 3x plus 1, you can see if I substitute value of x as 1, so 1 minus 3 plus 1, it is not going to make it 0. If I substitute as minus 1, so this will be minus 1 plus 3 plus 1, that is also not going to become 0. Please give me some response. I need to get at least one root from x cube minus 3x plus 1. If I substitute value of x as 2, then 2 cube is 8 minus 6 plus 1, this won't become 0. Definitely then minus 8 will not become 0. If I take this as 3, or if you take this as minus 1 already I took, right? So for minus 1 cube, this will be minus 1, minus 3 times minus 1 plus 1. Since your function is defined from minus infinity to minus 1, so just try to understand your function from minus infinity to minus 1 only. No need to take roots, because roots are not lying in minus infinity to minus 1, right? Because see here, minus 1 cube is minus 1. This will plus 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1, 2. 2 minus 1 will give you 1. 4 minus 1 will give you 3. For minus infinity, you are going to have minus infinity cube plus infinity plus 1. Right, but x cube is having higher value, so we are going to have minus infinity. So let us check for minus 2, minus 3. For minus 2, this will become minus 8 plus 6 plus 1. This won't become 0. For minus 3, this will become minus 27. Minus minus plus 9 plus 1, it won't become 0. Hope you are getting my point. Please give me some response. So here, in lump sum, I can see that for infinity, f of minus infinity is, it is tending to e to the power minus infinity. Check please, which is tending to 0. Why? Because this is minus infinity, this is plus infinity, but minus infinity is having higher magnitude than infinity. Similarly, if I try to substitute minus 1, for minus 1, this will become e to the power minus 1 cube, that is minus 1, plus 3 plus 1. So this is becoming e cube. So I can say your function from open interval A to close interval B. For open interval A, you are going to have 0, and for close interval B, you are going to have e cube by taking this function as increasing function. Right? It can be decreasing as well, but that you can identify from here. And from here, we can say it is increasing function. Now, let us substitute values of A and B in this point. So 2A plus 4B, 2 times A, that will become 0. So x coordinate will be 4. Y coordinate will become e cube plus 2. Now you can apply distance formula, distance from point to straight line. You can find by substituting x as 4, y as e cube plus 2 to the power e to the power minus 3 minus 4 in modulus upon square root coefficient of x, that is 1, coefficient of y, that is e to the power minus 3 whole square. 4 minus 4 will get cancelled out. E cube into e to the power minus 3 will become e to the power 0, that is 1. 1 plus 2 times e to the power minus 3, which is positive only, upon square root 1 square 1 plus e to the power minus 6. 3 2s are 6. Right, and this they simplified further and wrote in positive powers. So this will become 1 plus 2 by e to the power 3. This will become square root 1 plus 1 upon e to the power 6. If I simplify further, this became e to the power 6 plus 1 upon e cube. This is e cube plus 2 upon e cube. This will get cancelled out. So e cube plus 2 upon square root e to the power 6 plus 1. Right, I guess here there is some printing mistake. This should be e to the power 6. Hope this is clear to you. Is this clear, everyone? Yes. Okay, there are few questions. So Mahi is asking on different platform. Don't worry, Mahi. Right. So, sir, I am in class 11 and it's going to end. I am decided to repeat class 11 academic year again after repeating my class 11. Can I eligible for JEE? It can affect for JEE. Yes, Mahi. Don't worry. If you are awake now, not an issue. You can start from now as well. Start revising class 11 from now only. You might be giving term 2 examination now. So with your term 2, just try to revise as maximum as possible. Right, and utilize after finishing your term to just finish as early as possible class 11th. There are so many free of cost, all free, all videos, all content is available in free on our different platforms. Use those videos, I can say. Right, in PW English also there are so many different series there. You can use those series. Sir, what is cutoff for NDA? For NDA, you can check our NDA wala channel. Okay. Okay, Mahi. So is it clear now? Yes. Hi, Nawaz. Hi, everyone. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you. This was one of the tough sessions, students. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for this wonderful session. We will meet tomorrow again in the same timing and with new paper. I'm going to take 1st February shift 2 analysis of mathematics. Till then, bye everyone.